We come out week in and week out. The prophesy the downfall of this sinful kingdom called America, also known as Babylon in the scriptures. And first and foremost, before we get started, we like to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son in their proper true names in the Hebrew tongue.
Ka,
Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rakah, Quadash, Ma'amah. All right, and we want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, also to our elders as well, down here in the Lions Den of Yasharala Camp, Area 1. Salutations to all the occupants around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth for sincerity. All right, today we have a lesson. Lord willing, to edify to the hopefully elect out there, and also the men, women, and children that believe in sincerity as well, man. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it.
All right. So we got some events coming up in November, the up and coming of 2024 election. Who is it going to be? Who's going to take the seat as being the king of Babylon? Will it be a queen of Babylon or will it be a king of Babylon? All right. But it really doesn't matter because the individuals that are going to really be calling the shots are not going to change. It doesn't matter who sits in that seat. But it's a judgment, mystery Babylon, and whoever's sitting in that seat that the Yahweh Shai has against them. Right? Now, you have Trump just made a statement talking about he wants to annihilate Iran off the face of the earth. And you remember when Trump was in office, he put tremendous pressure on Iran. So allegedly, they have been conjuring up plans to assassinate him. And you see how he has America divided, right? And he tried to use that assassination attempt incident, which had no relation into what Iran was trying to put together, right? As a way to try to bring America together with the two statements that him and Joe Biden made after the attempt assassination. All right. So now, what's happening is he's campaigning against Kamala Harris, right? On trying to win that seat to become the king of Babylon. All right, so they don't even know what's to come to this place because the Lord Yahweh Shai not making them aware. But he has a judgment and a sacrifice in Basra, and we can see it happening right before our eyes. Somebody get it, Isaiah 13:1.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see, lift ye up a banner.
All right, it says the burden. All right, the burden of Babylon. The Lord has a burden against this place, man. All right, go ahead.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
Right. So that banner that we lift up is Yahweh Shai, really the living word. All right, that high mountain is America, the government. All right, so they might go into the gates of the nobles, up to your senators. All right, this message is going to go all the way up to the source, man, to the head honcho. Now, Yahweh Shai has a judgment coming to this place. Go ahead.
I've commanded my sanctified ones. Mm-hmm. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger.
Mm-hmm. So everybody's gonna get their place and bringing judgment on this devil. All right, go ahead.
Even them that rejoice in my highness, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations, gather together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle.
All right, so it's going to be a big war fought on the earth, right? And who's bringing it forth together? Yahweh Shai is. That gives that breakdown in Revelation chapter 20. All right, that's what Esau was put on the earth for, to bring that big, great, and terrible day of Yahweh Shai. Keep going.
They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation.
What are the weapons of the Lord's indignation? What are the weapons of the Lord's indignation? Those missiles, man. Malachi 4:1. All right, so that's the judgment to this place. All right, so now America is the one that introduced the world to nuclear warfare, and Yahweh Shai is going to use that same tactic to take them out. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16.
Go ahead.
It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fire.
Right. The Lord created the smith that blow up the coals in the fire, a weaponsmith. Those are those Temanites, those scientists that figure out how to split the atom, all right, and create nuclear weapons. So now we're going to see a whole totally different type of warfare in this up-and-coming war in World War III. It's not going to be like the wars back in the ancient days or World War I or World War II. It's going to be nothing like that. All right, go ahead.
And that bringeth forward an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy it.
The waster of the missiles, that's talking about the weapons of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, indignation, his righteous anger that he's going to bring towards this place.
Wisdom of Solomon 5:20. His severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword.
So the Lord's going to be perfecting these missiles, man.
Yep.
All right, that's why you see the increasing in nuclear technology. They got all types of tactical nukes and strategic nukes now. It ain't just no bombs that you drop. They got all types of way to fight nuclear. Go ahead.
Right, and the missiles represent his wrath.
Okay.
His severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword, and the world shall fight with him against the unwise. That's the elect.
Okay. So those smiths that blow in the coals, it said, and make bright the arrows. So these weapons are going to be perfected, man. Go ahead.
Then shall the right aiming thunderbolts go abroad, and from the clouds, as from a well-drawn bow, shall they fly to their mark. That's the missiles and the chariots.
And missiles and the chariot, and missiles and the lasers from the chariot. So that's the mighty ones coming down upon the earth, man. And Yahweh Shemel Shai, the holy angels, are going to bring a judgment on this place. So it's going to be nuclear war going on, and whatever concentrated fire of those lasers coming out of those chariots.
And hailstones, look at the wrath again. And hailstones full of wrath shall be cast as out of a stone bow. That's the warheads.
Yeah, come.
And the water of the sea shall rage against them, and the flood shall cruelly drown them. Yea, a mighty wind shall stand up against them, and like a storm shall blow them away.
Right. That's that nuclear blast. That's gonna when them missiles hit. That's how it's gonna swell up and just send out that force. You're gonna have the blast from the destruction, and that force that it shoots out. That's also gonna be destroying this place, man. Like that's that wind.
Yep. Thus iniquity shall lay waste the whole earth, and ill dealing shall overthrow the thrones of the mighty.
And that's what's pissing the Lord off, man.
The Lord gonna be ill towards them.
Ill towards them. Ill towards these other nations, especially Babylon the Great, man. Especially Esau. The Lord has a judgment for him. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. This is the book of Job, chapter 2, and verse 3. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Right. So you got the tip talking about the warheads, and you got the propulsion from the fire behind them. Go ahead.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
Right. So you got America being the golden city, right? But then now all of a sudden it's going to flip. So we're going to get into that in Isaiah 14. It says, "How is the golden city ceased?" It's not going to be that golden city anymore. She ain't going to really be decked and arrayed in fine jewels and the scarlet covered dress anymore. All right. She's gonna have on sackcloth. All right, and be totally desolate. Go ahead.
And behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them.
So it's gonna like a scene of a movie. One take, you're gonna see how beautiful America is. The next tape, it's gonna be totally destroyed. All right, that's what it means. But for them, it was like a dotted garden of Eden. This is the place everybody went to for paradise. All right, but afterwards, this place is gonna be destroyed by that mighty wind. That was it.
Huh.
All right, you got one. Huh? All right. Let's get back in that Isaiah.
Malachi?
Oh yeah, Malachi 4:1.
It's Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
All right, so that's the weapons of the Lord's indignation. His fury, his wrath are going to come from these missiles, man. His spirit is going to be in these missiles. Go ahead.
And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Who is the proud of the proud? Esau. Everybody trying to be like pride for Esau. Even 2/3 of our people, especially these women. You know, everybody wants to be like Esau until they see the judgment that's going to come to this devil, man. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. So if your hand is attached to their hand, when their judgment comes, you're going to be caught up right along with it. Go ahead.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Ain't nothing going to be left of this place, man. This place ain't gonna be able to rise up again. This place ain't gonna be able to establish anything again. This place is not gonna even be inhabited again, man. Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That was it.
Verse 2.
No, that was it. That was it. You got one?
Yeah, I got something.
All right, go ahead.
All right, this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14. And I'm going to start at verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Right.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Now that's hot. Right? That's hot. The first thing that burns is the soft tissue organs. Go ahead.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
And they're gonna have to witness all that what's happening within themselves, man. Because the Lord's gonna leave them there to melt. That's the judgment that the Lord's bringing on this place. And if people want to act like they don't even see it coming. All right, go ahead.
And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
That's for all the stuff and all the shit they was saying. You know, go ahead.
That's it.
All right, go ahead. Hey, let's get back to Isaiah 13.
It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 5. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
Right, because that land is talking about is Babylon, man. America. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Right, so we're witnessing those days that come about right now with the prophecies unfolding, with the turmoil that's happening in America. I mean, you see, like just like how when Moses was sent to free our people out of Egypt, the Lord said that he's going to harden Pharaoh's heart. He's doing the same thing in these times. You see what they did to that woman? Talking about a pot of hot water. See what I'm saying? Esau's going to show his horns and how he really truly feels about Jacob. And the Lord is ramping him up to do it. The Lord's going to put pressure on the earth, man. The Lord's testing everybody's work on this earth. All right, and the works of the wicked going to fail. Go ahead.
Verse 7.
Hold on.
Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Right, so if Esau wasn't realize how wicked he was, he wouldn't tell his followers nothing like that. So you sit here trusting on Esau for a handout or some type of stability or some type of salvation. All right, he's gonna lead you right down to the ditch the pit that he's drawn into.
Right. Though he humble himself and go crouching,
Don't believe it.
that's them politicians.
That's the politician trying to win you over. Now Camilla Harris, she black now. She African American now. But before she was none of that. She didn't want to have no way associated with none of that.
Right.
When she was a judge, she was giving Jake the maximum time.
Wow.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou wipe a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not altogether been wiped away. He did the same thing. Once they get in office, they change.
They changed. They changed. Just like Obama. That was his slogan, change, right? Yeah, it wasn't the change you thought you were gonna get.
Right, this for the woman.
Huh.
So either choice is bad. The lesser of the two evils.
Lesser of the two evils. They both evil.
Right, so Sirach 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
Okay, put her in the office.
It's over.
It's over. It's over. Put her in the office. It's over, bro.
It's a wrap.
It's over. I mean, either way it goes, because Trump has some female tendencies, you know. So it don't even matter, man. So put her in the office. This place still gonna get destroyed. Ain't nothing she gonna be able to do.
Either way, it's about to be hell on Jake.
Either way, it's gonna be hell on Jake. So remember when Trump got in the office and those cops started shooting Jake. What'd he say? Put more pressure on him.
Hey, Con, if I may add on, Obama set it up for the policemen, gave them the equipment to do so. Then when Trump got in office, he gave them the green light in order to go do so and shit. Who knows what's coming next, man?
Hey, shit, it was so bad, them damn gangsters over in LA made a song. Remember F. Donald Trump?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Con.
They forgot about that.
Yeah,
And now people feeling sorry for Trump.
feeling sorry for Trump out of that so-called attempt assassination. So check this out. Check this out now. How you let off that many shots and miss, and how everybody let this man watching him climb up the side of a building,
Feel like the elephant man.
looking like plain as day. Ooh, what is he doing?
Quirky.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you hear shots, and he had a clean shot and missed. What was it? 3 times? 3 shots he let off and missed. You know, I ain't no marksman, but
Hey, they had a ex-Marine that said his wife could have made that hit. 20 yards in a football field.
right, man. So this is all. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just like a shalom, brother. This is an attempt. You know what I'm saying? Just to catch people's attention, because you're not realizing, like, they just had a series come out, a television series come out, and it shows China invading Taiwan. You know how major that is? Right, especially with what everything's going on in Ukraine and everything that's going on with Israel. America's stretched so thin, they don't have the financial support, the backing to go to war. That's why they hitting these nations with these sanctions, trying to put pressure on America. But as the economic bubble increases and the value of the dollar decreases, right? The America's spending is going to decrease, and they're going to have the funding to go to war, man. So now, and as all these other nations pull away from using the dollar, that takes away from the America's hegemony in the earth.
Hey, can I add on to that? Because in France, which is an American ally, they taking a hit. They taking a hit, and they getting hit hard, just like the bishop is saying. Pertaining to, they just had like a somewhat of attack on their public transit system, which over there in France they use a lot of the trains, and that's where the Olympic Games is going on. I also heard a video this morning of where the Olympics Games going on, and why the reason why they almost lost the Sudan and they looking weak and tired over there is because there's no chicken and meat and stuff over there. They're actually trying to make their environment, their people plant-based over there in France.
America ain't used to that.
Yeah.
30% of the food that we eat here in America is illegal in other countries. Well, illegal everywhere else. Yeah. So America thrives and makes money off poisoning the people. You know, thank Big Pharma for that. You know, so this is what we're looking at. That's why the Lord has a judgment on this place. Because the amount of wickedness, nothing but wickedness comes out of here, man. Not saying that righteousness comes out of any other nation or any other country, but they have somewhat of a moral compass to where they're not feeding the people poison. You know what I'm saying? They put some restrictions on the food and stuff that goes out. They make some attempt to heal the people. Like, look at Canada. You have free medical care. You can't get nothing free in America.
Precept. Yeah. This is the book of Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
You can start up a little bit higher.
Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna start at verse 20.
Yeah.
All right, 20. Psalms 55 and 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
So yeah, the children of Israel. Just think about it. When Jacob came back, was coming back to the land, right, and he had to pass through Edom. You see how he had everybody go before him with gifts before he met Esau. Because he knew that Esau was trying to kill him. But Jacob's always been trying to be at peace with Esau. Look at Black Lives Matter. They want a peace treaty with Esau, with the oppressor, with the enemy. Because they feel like that's the only way out. But no, this devil has to be destroyed, man. Because he has no moral compass at all. He puts look at the pressure that they don't put on Iran. Right? They literally economically try to wipe Iran off the map. Now you got Trump standing up at a rally boasting against Iran, saying he wants to wipe them off the map, like literally, right? And he said if anything happens to him, America better make sure that Iran no longer exists. That was the word that came out of his mouth. So as his enemies, what does he do? He puffs at them. Yeah, please.
Yeah, let me finish that off. The last one. Yeah. This is Sirach 12 and 12. It's talking about the enemy again. It says, "Sit him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place." And that's even going back to the time of King Jehoshaphat.
Yeah.
In the 8th century BC, we made a peace treaty with them. And they broke that. We actually let them stay on the borders of Judah in the south. And they broke that peace treaty during the times of Babylon.
Yep.
All for greed, all for wanting to see us fall so bad, man, that envy.
Going back to that birthright, they still got pressure on them about that.
Right. So every time we make a peace treaty with them, they break those treaties. Just like we're seeing examples of that today. Of how they doing with the other nations.
Look at what they did with Gad.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that was a major peace treaty.
Major peace treaty. Like the whole construction of the Bill of Rights and the Constitution was for Gad and Esau to be at league with each other and dwell together on the land. That's why That's why the whole Thanksgiving thing came apart, because they were trying to teach the pilgrims how to live. Because they were dying. They didn't know what to do. And Gad and Reuben was showing them how to live off the land. And what did they do? They turned around and killed them, gave them disease, smallpox. Yep. Made them walk the trail of tears. Go ahead.
Set him not by thee.
That's what we get for setting us by.
So in the kingdom, we ain't gonna be able to do that.
We ain't gonna be able to do
We're
that.
gonna be in the pit.
You're gonna be in the pits. I wish you would try to sit by me.
Yep. So how can they be saved then?
They can't.
That's right, man. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
And that's
man.
the only reason why he's sitting by you, to find a way to overthrow you. It said his words were smoother than butter, but war was at his heart the whole time. Go ahead.
Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. They're gonna regret it.
Right. Now, with that scripture the elder just read, remember the speech that Trump made when he first got into office about the snake? Yeah, about the snake. After all, I'm still a snake. Esau knows what he is, man. He knows what he is, right? Our 2/3 of our people just don't know it. They don't know him as the enemy. They're trying to make a league with him. There's no making a league with what does the wolf have to do with the sheep?
Right.
They can't dwell together. Go ahead.
Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with the serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
Right. So 2/3 of our people, they looking all crazy when they get bit by that snake. Man.
Right. Yeah, they're expecting see Kamala Harris and Trump. They try to appease the black vote. They try to appease the Christian vote.
Right.
And people think they're God-fearing people when this is a God-hating country.
Right.
So
Anything,
go ahead, no, you good.
anything that's associated with the true form of worshiping the Most High, that's what, and who opposes himself of anything that is called God. So he is self-centered as God, meaning his money puts him on that high-level seat. That's it.
That's right.
Go ahead.
An enemy speaketh, you said a snake. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
Well, who that sound like? If it don't sound like Esau, I don't know what it do. Well, you better watch 12 Years a Slave. He's on the front row. I'm on the front row of the symphony. No, you're on the back row of this bus.
Yeah.
What is horse and wagon for we take you put these chains on you?
Yep. He will weep with his eyes. That's what pop when they doing they what they call that? What is campaigning?
Campaigning, yeah.
But if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
He will not. He's going to totally consume you. Look
Once
what the
again.
Democratic Party did with the whole welfare system.
Yeah.
That system was set up not to help our people, but to consume our people.
Hey, Con, speaking ease to our people, all right, getting them a gift to store of the heart, pretty much, you know, getting them at ease, and once they get to the position that they want, hey, then that's when they overthrow them, man. Yes, we can. Hey, not from what your perspective. Yes, we can for their agenda, man. You know, hey, to pretty much depopulate the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
And watch what they finna do to the east side of Jacksonville. They didn't went to all those city council meetings to get the support from those jakes over there in that area for them to buy out. They're gonna say, oh, we're gonna raise this many or such and such amount of dollars. They say 20 million of it's supposed to go to for the revamping of like Florida Ave, the area over there by the stadium, right? So they can build that new stadium, make it look nice. They're gonna do the same thing they did in Springfield. Develop it all up and get rid of Jacob out of there.
Yeah, put the guns in the neighborhood, sell them to Jake, let them kill each other off, get cases and all that.
Right, and clear it out.
And then clear out the house. They did it in Philly.
Yep. Listen, so I was gonna move into an area called Burt Road, right? In the property management company that I was gonna move in there out of, I'm like, yeah, I don't like that area. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Can you put me in another area? They were like, they told me straight up, don't worry about it. We're flooding that area out. We're getting rid of those kind of people. Straight up. He said within 2 years that area will be totally wiped out. Man, 2 years later, they ain't finished, but it's a hell of a lot of a difference. I'm talking about you can see money being invested in that area and Jake being locked up left and right. You don't see nobody hanging out in front of the store no more. Not really. All right, so it's gentrification of the whole city of Jacksonville, man. They finna push your Negroes into one little small corner. Man, you go out to places like Nocatee and stuff like that. It's a totally different environment. You don't even think you in Jacksonville or Florida anymore, man. I had to do deliveries over there in Ponte Vedra. Like, man, listen.
Red Edomites out there, boy.
Yeah, man. Like you see, But you see, but you know what? Esau look at you wave and not pay you any attention because you know they know damn well you ain't got nothing but a short time in that place. Oh, you must just be passing through. You deliver stuff. Oh, okay. Because they know what kind are belonging to that area, man. It's totally different, man. You don't even think you're on the earth when you go to those places, man. Like for real, it's just amazing how they see life through a different lens than we see it.
Right, they ride around in golf carts and shit.
On golf carts, man. Like, man, I was talking to an Edomite Jake, he's about 18. I'm like, yeah, you got your license? I'm like, no, I don't need my license. Let's go everywhere in the golf cart. I have everything we need right here.
Leave their windows open at night.
Leave their windows open, man. Somebody just broke in my car yesterday morning. It had to be in the morning because when I went to the store at 5 o'clock in the morning, right? Came back home, went inside, came back out at 7, right? To go to work, and my tablet was gone. Like just in that span of time. I don't live in the greatest of neighborhood, yeah, but they can leave, and my doors was locked.
Damn.
Yeah, I got one faulty window, right? That if you jiggle it enough, you can get the window down. So I got to get that fixed. So they took some time to figure that. You see what I'm saying? But Esau ain't got to worry about that.
They got lightning sirens. Ever heard of that?
No.
Edomite got hit with a thunderbolt the other day doing lawnmower service. And he said they usually. I was trained since I was little in this neighborhood. They usually have the lightning sirens go off.
Hey, yeah, cause
So I didn't hear the sirens. So I just kept mowing and I got hit.
doing construction.
Wait a minute.
With one of the brothers, Akim, like them high value areas, they have like them antennas on top of the houses for that.
Sirens and shit.
Yeah, for the
So they got a siren that lets you know a lightning for the strike.
We ain't get none of that shit.
Oh, yeah, they do.
You know, so
Oh, we got a siren. We got a siren that come with red and blue lights. And the lightning got on blue uniform.
Hey, and another thing too, what I seen Esau doing too is you'll see two of their children walking up the street by themselves and they in uniforms. They'll be in uniforms like part of a company or something. They're little boys, but you'll see them walking up the street in uniform, right?
Yeah.
That lets them know that they're taken care of. Somebody cares about them.
Right.
If a cop run into them, they ain't gonna mess with them. But what's Jake uniform? Pants sagging. The women got the bonnet.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Men got the bonnets too.
We're not taught to have our children be part of something. Besides church.
Yeah, that's it.
That's about it.
Right. We teach our kids as soon as they turn 17 and a half, get them out the house.
Yeah.
And we put them out there to fend for themselves. They don't teach them no type of, we want generational wealth. Teach them a little bit of economics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What are they supposed to do? Right? What are they supposed to do when they get out here? Right?
Find your way.
Huh?
Find your way.
Find your way. I had to find mine.
Pick your first stone, build your kingdom.
Like for real.
That's how we
but
start off.
But yeah, well, luckily, like as for us, we're led by a different path. Yeah, we went through the same thing as a child that the average Jake is going through, but we were chosen to be pulled out of the way of that, man, out of the way of that mindset. It's all about becoming born again, if you really understand that, right? Even though it's not what goes into a man that defiles a man, it's what comes out of a man. Even though that form of thinking was forced upon us as a youth, the Lord pulled us out of that through His Spirit. We became renewed, revived, born again, and the Spirit to become new creatures moving forward. So we won't be subject to the destruction that's coming to this place. Because the Lord, that's first part of the deliverance of your mindset being changed to come up out of this place, because the Lord knows what He's going to do to this place. You know what I'm saying? So He gave us a way out. But 2/3 of our people are not willing to go that route. They want to find their own way. And that way is going to lead them to destruction, man. I hear 2 pages turning. Y'all got some precepts? Or if not, we can go back to the Isaiah, huh?
I got one.
All right, go ahead.
This is Psalms, and it's speaking on the heathen. Psalms 73:5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride comes past them.
Right.
About as
That's
a
why
chain.
they walk around like that.
Yeah, kind.
That's why they walk around like that, because like you know, back in my day, they ain't walk around like that because you know what I'm saying, something would happen. You feel what I'm saying? But now when I ride down Moncrief and stuff like, they jogging. All they do is jog and lie. That's all they do is jog and lie. That's it, bro. They don't do nothing else. So the fact that they're in the hood and they're jogging around like it ain't nothing. And guess what? I can't even walk in these places. I'm delivering packages and Jake looking at me like I'm crazy, like they want to do something to me, and I'm delivering a package to them. But it's Edomites walking, running up down the street
Like they don't.
like that, and they won't even look their way.
Let's show you two different mindsets.
Two different mindsets, bro.
Yep, Jake's still living in that haunt of the past, man.
Right.
Hanging on to that character that we were taught to be growing up.
Right, trying to be tough. Why everybody got to be tough? Please go, man. Go watch some cartoons or something. It's really not that serious.
Either a monster from New York or
Right.
Chicago trying to eat Zine Queenie and all that Medellini.
Yeah.
And then you got the motherfuckers from they thought that what's up, cuz? All that LA talk. So it's the LA gangster versus mobster. That's the only option they gave everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is pathetic. Like we ain't got no brain. Like we can't think of on our own. So they try to our 2/3 of our people try to think like everybody else.
Yeah, then Chicago and LA started that whole drill music, witchcraft, voodoo, death music. Man.
Yeah, and that's all it is death music.
It's creating characters. Every character that they gave to our people is based upon darkness, man.
Right.
We the only nation with music like that that's degrading, man.
Yeah. Taylor Swift ain't talking about spinning the block.
Country music is more uplifting, come together type shit,
Even with country music, it's still like country music is like a Esau's form of the blues, but it still has some character to it. It's like it's talking about hardships in life with somewhat of a happy ending sometimes. But you ain't hearing nobody talking about I pulled up in my Ford truck and I let it loose and all. You ain't hearing none of that, bro.
You want to smoke with me?
But our people will make songs about like killing and drilling us, but don't even know who their enemy is. We got a common enemy, but our enemy has taught our people for us to be divided. And that's another reason why the Lord has a judgment coming to this place. It's more precepts, or we can get back to that 13.
I can add on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, you got Jake, they'll kill each other, and like just what's happening in the news, popular here in Jacksonville, Jake shot, like they killing each other on the street, but then when they ran into the lady house to change in her husband clothes, it's like nothing happened to Esau. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jake's scared of Esau. Jake's scared of the police, man. Just like what the guy Charleston White say, but they don't fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Say what? Don't just fear man, fear the man that can kill the body and soul.
Right.
They thriving in that curse.
Yeah. I'm talking about hard.
Yeah, I heard a woman today. She was like, she got on this little chat with this guy. I don't know his name, but from YSL.
Yeah.
Woody or something. Woody. Anyway, him from New Orleans. He was on some type of chat, and some woman got on there with him, and she was like, "How you doing?" He was like, "What's your name?" She was like, "So and so." They called me the demon. Like, you proud of that shit?
Yeah.
Like, what you hear Jake saying? The demon, I'm a
demon
demon.
time.
I'm a demon. I'm a demon.
Yeah.
Like,
That's all Jake want to be is a demon, but
Claim
they're
it.
gonna see some demons. Lord gonna show them some demons.
yeah,
I want to see all that time. I want to see the spinning again on that.
And these the same people you will see them get on Facebook and make a post. Oh damn, I be scared to close my eyes while I'm in the shower and think a monster will come out and get it. Literally, no exaggeration.
Right, because they're harbored with demons, man. Right, our people hold on to that demonic thought process. 2/3 of our people do that was given to them by the Caucasian race, Esau.
Right.
They gave our people that mindset during the time of slavery, right? And they keep forcing and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. There's certain, like 97.9 and 95.1 are restricted. Well, let's use 97.9 as an example. The radio station here in Jacksonville, Florida, right? They're restricted from playing. They cannot play none of that drill stuff, all right? And it's owned by Clear Channel. Now, 93.3, another Clear Channel network, but 93.3 is catered to the urban black community. They are allowed to play that music. The FCC doesn't care about them playing that music on that particular radio station. But on the top 40 radio station, right, which does play rap music, they're not allowed to play those certain songs.
Like 101.5.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil,
There it is.
and the lust of your father ye will do.
And that's why and the lust of your father is the lust of the earth. All right, he's gonna do anything to promote his enterprise because he's promoting death, and that's what the body wants to do. Go back to the earth. The body, carnal living, promotes death.
Right, Jake was taught to hate and kill other Jakes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And they can't even see it.
Yeah, they taught them how to become a cancer to their own body, their own people. Jim Crow, man, and those other one, Willie Lynch.
If I may add on, just how doing slavery, man, they have them in there fighting. Hey, the winner get a beer. Then now shit, the day is modernized. They just transition shit. That beer is at your disposal at each and every corner, man.
Yeah.
You know, and then shit after that, shit, you go get your rebuild up. You go to the church, the harlot house, and get your male affirmation, all right, your Negro affirmation to build yourself back up for that week to do the same dumbass shit again, man. You know, to appease Esau.
It's a ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning.
So this goes all the way back to Cain. And our people are too ignorant to see it. This devil's been killing us from day one. From the moment that he was put on this earth. Because of jealousy. Like we're the gems on the earth, but because they say that we ain't nothing, 2/3 of our people believe that, and they act accordingly. Go ahead.
And he abode not in the truth.
So our people are not going to abide in the truth because they're following after his ways. That's who they want their authority to be. Because why? They want to have freedom. Freedom to do what? Freedom to be wicked. Why can't we do what Esau's doing? Because Esau's wicked. The Lord's trying to restrain us from that. Go ahead.
Right, that was the point.
Oh, come on. So the Lord is, somebody have one down here too? I got one. All right, go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 14. It says, "Forwardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually."
That's all they do. They sit around and jog and lie. Try to figure out what lie they can come up with to furthermore oppress our people. Not only our people, to oppress the whole world. Because that's what they want, world domination. And how are they getting it? Through America. America being the hammer of the whole earth. Go ahead.
It says he sowed discord. And that word discord means to be like what? Separated or a disagreement. And it's sowing discord to our people, having them to be alienated from Yahweh Basham Yahushua.
And from each other.
You
know, go ahead.
It says, therefore shall
think about it. You look at it like, all right, it's not only being alienated from Yahweh Basham Yahushua. Cause look at Elam, right? You don't see like Elam, they ain't got Yahweh Basham Yahushua, but you don't see them fighting amongst each other.
They're slapping each other in the fights.
Huh?
They're slapping each other.
Yeah.
You ever see that? They chain each other up and slapping and shit?
Yeah. Bloody.
They're slapping each other on the chest.
They got crazy wild type sports, but you don't see them trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, kill each other on the streets. You don't see nothing like that. Go ahead.
It says, therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. It says, suddenly shall he be broken without remedy.
Right, without remedy. And that's what the destiny is happening for Esau, man. All right, the Lord has a judgment against Edom, man. He's going to be broken without remedy, so ain't going to be no healing for this place. Just like it says in Jeremiah, we would have healed Babylon, but we could not heal her. Ain't going to be no healing for this place because the Lord has a judgment going to totally destroy it.
Matter of fact, I've been holding that.
Oh, go ahead, bring it out real quick.
This is Jeremiah 51, verse 9. It says, "We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed."
She's not healed. There's no remedy for this place, man. The Lord has a judgment set for this place. There's no way he's not going to change his mind.
It says, "Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country."
Everybody, if you know like we know, you better listen to this part right here. Go into your own country. You better leave America alone. And you're starting to witness this country do that by pulling away from the dollar. Go ahead.
It says, "For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies." The Lord has. That's it.
Keep going.
Okay, verse 10. It says, "The Lord Yahweh had brought forth our righteousness. Come, let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord Yahweh our God."
That's what we're doing right now. All right, that's what separates us from 2/3 of our people, man. Because we're declaring the righteousness of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. And ultimately, that's what's going to be remembered, that we were out here doing this when the Lord brings that judgment to this place.
And if I may add on, hey, like you said, Babylon, she can't be healed, man. Hey, shit, that's why you see Babylon falling right now. Hey, make America great again. Why? Because it's not great anymore. It got to be brought back to life. Got to be resuscitated, man, which it can't be.
The new one is let's take America back.
Hey, and then also too, hey, you got the money system. Let's just say that's the bloodline. That's the blood coursing through the veins of this place, man. Hey, shit, they're cutting off the circulation to this place, man. So, hey, that's why the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua told us to flee out of the midst of Babylon. Why? Because once this bad boy croak, hey, shit, whatever in it, hey, is going to be dead right along with it, man.
Right, right. So because it's, man, listen, I just read an article, and the article said, this top elite economist said, man, this is the biggest economic bubble that he's ever seen in history, and if it bursts, it could be the most crucial economic crisis known to man, worse than the Great Depression.
Hey, Con, and shit, we following after those same footsteps as Venezuela a few years ago, what, 2015, 2016, hey, when the economy collapsed, man, you got the division of a country, all right, basically 2 presidents, all right, which is causing a civil war, man, civil unrest, all right. You got the place divided against itself. A kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. In which we're witnessing right now, this place being taken from the foot on up, you know. Hey, shit, if you can't stand, shit, how you going, if you don't got no feet, how you gonna stand, man?
Right. You ain't gonna be able to get no Lieutenant Dan legs. Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, and verse 15. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing.
Right, because they're gonna be like, damn, we're making all, especially China, but they're gonna have to find a new way to make money. All right, they're gonna be like, damn, all this money we're making off America, because America brings everything in. America doesn't export anything. The only thing they export is that money, that dollar. All right? So what happens when these nations say, I don't want to deal with that no more? Like Iran, that's why they're putting so much pressure on them. Like China, that's why they were trying to put so much pressure on them. Right? So then what do they do to stabilize their economy? They form with the BRICS nation. All right? So now, China's already recovering, almost fully recovered from what happened from 2020 all the way to now. All right, America hasn't even fully felt the effects of it because of all the stimulus money they were giving out. That's what swelled the economic bubble up. And when it bursts and it makes that correction, the true value of the dollar is going to come. And then we're seeing hyperinflation now. Well, wait till that bubble bursts, and the market corrects itself.
They thought like quantitative easing would
Right.
work, but it actually it make it worse.
It made it way
speeds
worse.
up the hyperinflation process.
And going back to what you were saying, the main reason why it's going to be worse than the Great Depression is not only economically, but because of the dainties that people are used to in this society. People are used to being able to go anywhere and charge up their phone. They used to having their phone. They used to having electricity. They used to all these dainties that they have now. But that's another reason why it's going to be worse than the Great Depression, because people are going to be so far removed from the natural course of the world.
Ooh, yeah. So you're gonna have people like imagine somebody that worked on Wall Street having to live off the land. They're gonna go right up there, see up there, and they're gonna jump off and try to land on their taper. Right, because if they can't go to the store and get it, it ain't gonna be got.
Yeah. They said the highest level of suicides was during the Great Depression. That's why they came out with movies in the movie theaters, so they can keep them entertained. They were jumping off the damn roof.
Like, what was the one hotel where they was like, when the people go get a room, they were like, all right, how long?
That one.
Yeah.
It was a tall ass hotel. They
Yeah.
stay there.
They would ask the people like, man, are you getting this room to jump off? Just let us know now. Yeah, that's basically what we did. And they would and they would get prepared for it.
So that say a lot with the let's say entertainment and circus.
Bread circus.
Bread and circus.
Right.
Bread and circus all over again.
Yeah.
When they need a distraction, just like in the fall of the Roman Empire, they bring in the bread and circus.
Right.
They bring in the movies. They bring in the entertainment.
Bring the sports, the Coliseum.
BET Awards.
Yeah.
Hey, Con, what better time now? The Olympics. It's the whole world right now. Shit, hey, the whole world focused on the Olympics right now,
I
man.
saw a clip of that this morning, man. Every time somebody say Olympics now, it just fucked my head up.
Yeah.
They had Papa Smurf sitting in the damn bucket of oil and shit.
I think all that's beautiful because
Yeah, I saw that literally like this morning.
Right.
I saw Tony Brown did some shit like that.
Yeah, what do you say about that, bro? Like, what they can do about that is just pray.
yeah, I mean,
Lord to destroy it.
yeah, yes. 'Cause that I want to see more of it. So that means it's closer. It's like, you know, but we have, like, they have movies and everything to try to secure their mind for the things that's going on around them. We have the Spirit of the Lord, which gives us total security. Just by believing on what he said he was going to do. Because he said all these things were going to happen in this place. And he also said we're going to get salvation too. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. That's the beautiful part about it, because we are going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Because he promised that. Go ahead.
This is
Regardless, we're going to make it. However it's going to come, we're going to make it, because his word is not going to return on him void. That's the only thing we need to hold on to.
Ezekiel 9:4, and Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
We so mad, we sighing and crying, we praying hard. Boy, I ain't never prayed against somebody so hard in my life. Please kill this devil, Lord.
Around like James Brown.
Please.
Hey. And just like the bishop said, man, hey, we got to hold on to that. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, his words should not return unto him void, man. Because with that being said, hey, damn, I forgot my point. The last part of that precept, Babaka Shah. You can read it again, Babaka Shah.
It says Ezekiel 9:4 again. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city.
Hey, Con. So yeah, we got to go through the midst of the city and mark those that sigh and cry for all the abominations. All right, thereof, man. Because one, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is near to those of a broken spirit and a contrite heart, man. So if we out here constantly going against those things that oppose to the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that'll make us near to him, man. So
no, I'm agreeing with you.
Hey, Con. So therefore, we have to do those things, man. That way, his words. That way his words are not going to return to him void. That way we'll uphold our end of the bargain, man, by striving for the truth, man.
Right, and it shows again too. This is a cut on Hassad once again, because he said go through the midst of the city. He ain't talking about go over to the land. He's talking about a spiritual city, a spiritual Jerusalem.
Yeah, because we're scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, so Jerusalem is everywhere.
Yeah, when they say Russia gonna come up against the land, it's talking about spiritual.
Yeah.
All right. Go to the midst of Jerusalem and set a mark of the Wah upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
All right. Hey, Yahweh Ratzah, we have that mark, you know. Hey, that damn, it's like we have that Thawah upon us being exempt from judgment, just like in the movie World War Z. All right, you had all those, whatever you want to call them, zombies, whatever the case may be. All right, everybody coming, they're getting tagged up, but you had those individuals that were just sitting there calm, steady, and all the trouble, the chaos was just going right around them, man. Yahweh Ratzah will be a part of that number in that day, man, where we won't be touched, all right?
And then the moment we start to see the fall of Esau, boy, it's gonna be a major smile on my face.
Yeah, I got this.
Like the time when the smile that Nat Turner had when they were whooping him. Yeah, I'm gonna be smiling just like that.
Real quick, why not? Romans 11:4. But what saith the answer of Yahweh unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
So yeah, you're gonna have the elect that are not gonna bow down to this image. They're gonna show their faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Our faith is gonna be tested, but the Lord right now is showing us that we have endurance, because he everything that we need to endure all the way to the end, he's already given it to us. We just got to go through trials and tribulations to test that out, for us to understand and know about it, because he already knows.
Revelation 3:10. Let's knock this one in.
This is what we want right here. This is what we want. This is what we're looking forward to, right? Because like the elder said last week, like how Hananiah, Azariah, and Mishael were presented with the fiery furnace or bow down to this system, right? It might not be a fiery furnace, but it's going to be something that intense. We're gonna have to make a decision. What do I want to do at this point? Go ahead.
Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. That's the mark, the Wah. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation.
So the Lord is going to protect us in that hour.
Yep.
The Lord is going to give us a way out of that. Man, listen, this devil's going to really have his horns all the way extended, man.
Yeah, let them have their fun.
Let them have their fun.
It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
He said he's going to bring that temptation on the whole world, but his elect are going to be kept through that. Protected, man. I don't need nothing else. You feel me? I don't need nothing else, but just to know that, because everything, the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua are faithful and true. Everything that he said in the past is coming to pass now so far. It ain't gonna stop. Everything that was been spoken, everything that he speaks on through us, it ain't gonna stop. It's gonna continue to come to pass.
Precept.
Even salvation. Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 7. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
So that's what we're saying right now. But this is what we're gonna say coming in the short near future.
Verse 8. But the Lord Yahweh liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all countries whither I had driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land.
So the north country, America, is where the majority of the salvation is going to come from, right? But there's going to be, what he said, to gather the remnant also of Jacob, which will be left from these other nations, right? So the Lord come and get all of his. He come to get all, and shall not at least grain fall upon the earth. All right?
Precept.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void.
Right. So the Lord spoke it, it's going to happen. You see the sun going through and the moon going through their courses, right? He spoke that. He spoke that into existence, and it's still happening today. You know what I'm saying? So it's never going to stop. So his words are never going to return to him unto him void. Go ahead.
But it shall accomplish that which I please.
Somebody get Ezekiel 12:28.
And it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it.
It's going to prosper in the thing where he sent it. Where he sent it? On the earth. The word of Yahweh Shem is going to prosper on the earth. Especially what we're going into in Isaiah 13, 14, and Jeremiah 50 or 51.
This is Ezekiel 12:28. It says, therefore, say unto them, thus saith the Lord.
See, a lot of people thinking because sometimes the prophecy come off a little slow, that the Lord ain't thinking about what he finna do. Or the Lord ain't moving how he say he finna move. But go ahead.
It says, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore.
He said, he done. And none of his words gonna be prolonged anymore, man. So he's about to speed up the times. Go ahead.
It says, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord.
The word that the Lord has spoken through his prophets shall be done. Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It's gonna come to pass. Go ahead.
Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination, this is planned. My determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
We're going to destroy it all. So he didn't say, this is my suggestion. He said, this is my determination. The Lord is determined to bring this forth. That's the whole plan from the beginning. This is how he was going to root wickedness off the earth. This has been the plan from the creation.
Hey, come on. And you said something too. He didn't say this is his suggestion. This is his determination, man. So he's determined. This is going to come to pass. No ifs, ands, buts about it. So nothing can get in the way of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. So if it's not a suggestion, so therefore it shouldn't be no need of, a Black Panther coalition, this, that, and the third, NFAC, and none of that, man. Why? Because that foundation has already been established, man.
Right.
Real quick.
2 Ezra 16:53. Let not the sinner say that he have not sinned, for Yahweh shall burn coals of fire upon his head.
Right. So it can't nobody say they ain't did nothing wrong. They don't deserve the judgment. We all deserve it. Just Lord willing, we're part of that number that gets salvation.
Yep. Which saith, before Yahweh and his glory I have not sinned. That's what they saying today.
Yeah.
Behold, Yahweh knoweth all the works of men.
Right.
And at a damn Olympics show they doing.
Yeah.
Their imaginations, their thoughts, and their hearts.
That's crazy. They can't even be silent without the Lord knowing what the hell going on.
Right. And this is your point when you say he created everything.
Good.
Which spake but the word, let the earth be made, and it was made. Let the heaven be made, and it was made. So he's like, he said what?
He said, let the wicked be made, and there came Esau.
Right. He said, surely he knows. Surely he knows their imagination.
He knows their imagination because he put it in their mind to come up with it, to develop it.
Yep.
So ain't no way, ain't no plan you could devise to deter the judgment coming to you, one trick pony Esau. You can't bluff your way out of this one. You like to play poker.
And Jinx, there's no tree you can hide up under.
Right.
There's no stump you can hide under on this earth.
You've been hiding under trees and groves all this time, worshiping vain imaginations, and the Lord's gonna bring that all the way to your judgment.
And Esau's like Esau's the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's AI, artificial intelligence, man. There's got to be taken out of the way because you're going out of course. Well, you ain't going out of course, but from a physical standpoint, you're going out of course, doing too much shit, going haywire, man. And you malfunctioning. Now you got to be taken out of the way, man.
He just done with him.
Now he's just done with him. He ain't malfunctioning.
He wanted him to get wickedness. He wanted him to get wicked to a certain point, and then the Lord got it. That's it.
He appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Right.
Just like that Energizer bunny. They just put the battery in his back and just let him go off the damn table.
Precept down here.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, and verse 14. It says, "Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil man. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall." You know, so basically, man, these devils can't sleep unless they do wickedly, like the elder said. You know, this devil, the brother say he malfunctioning. The elder say, you know, he operating perfectly. You know, because he basically doing what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua set him up to do, basically.
Just like Pharaoh was operating perfectly. The Lord used him to show his power on Pharaoh.
Yeah. Same thing he's gonna do with Esau.
Yeah, he said he created the wicked for the day of evil. So he can create a well enough enemy to fight against.
Yep.
And even that, he gonna destroy him in an hour.
Yeah.
Damn.
He ain't gonna. You know how cats like to play with their food a little bit.
Yeah.
Like hit it a little bit, let it think it's gonna get away. Lord gonna come down straight thunder. Boom, get him out of here.
Yeah, he
Quick.
He's not gonna grab sword or nothing. He's gonna destroy him with righteousness.
That's it.
That's it.
And so, which literally proves that there will be no more room for their existence, because that's what the Lord, he says, is righteous anger. Yep. It's not pride, it's not envy, because those things you could bring forth war too. But it's the righteousness of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that's bringing this judgment. So once his righteousness is set up on the earth, there's no need to have Esau here. There's no need to have him here, because his job is done. The Lord has used him for his purpose. He said he has created everything unto himself.
Right. So he said there's a gulf between them.
Right.
Between Esau and the elect.
Yeah.
You know, there's no way they can get across that gulf to the salvation.
No, they can't. Because the Lord had put that separation between the two from the beginning.
Possible.
Yeah, impossible. Though he solved it carefully with tears. Look at the rich man and Lazarus. And you had your time, buddy. Now it's time for us to be in Abraham's bosom, man. All right. So you want to get back to this? It's a precept down here.
There you go.
All right, go ahead.
This is Exodus chapter 7, verse 3. "And I will harden Pharaoh's heart and multiply my signs and my wonders."
That's what the Lord's doing right now. He's hardening the heart. You can protest and you can vote all you want to, man. This devil is not going to change. The Lord don't want him to. He can't. He's programmed and designed exactly to do what he's doing. He cannot stray away from that. Who can make something straight that the Lord made crooked? Huh? Go ahead.
Verse 4. "But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt and bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgment."
Right. So you ever remember being a kid and your mama or your dad tells your sibling not to do something, they still mess around doing it, and you go tell them like, "Hey man, you better stop." And then what your mom and dad say? "Don't tell them nothing. Don't tell them nothing. I'm coming right now. Don't tell them nothing." So that's what the Lord say, man. Don't say, "Hey, you just speak to the wind. Don't tell him nothing."
Hey, but even more so with that right there.
So we're not telling them to stop. We're just telling them who he is. Go ahead.
The Lord told Moses to tell him
And he told him he ain't gonna listen to you.
Right. He ain't gonna listen to you. He ain't gonna go ahead. Because
Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin,
he's still gonna be destroyed.
or the leper his spots?
Nope.
Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Right. So he's accustomed to do evil, built to do evil. If a leper can change his skin, change his spot, and the Ethiopian can change his skin, then Esau can change his ways, but he can't.
Yeah,
He can't.
that's a spot on Esau that the Lord put there.
The spot that the Lord put on them from from when he brought that fruit basket up to the altar. From the beginning. All right, you wanna bring fruits as a sacrifice.
Yeah, to sin means to miss the mark.
Right. And he missed the mark.
They missing like Shaq.
Like for real. You
People lie.
Esau couldn't hit water if he fell off a boat. Straight up, that's it. He's huh? Yeah. Go ahead. Who was reading Isaiah 13? You got something else?
No precepts down there, y'all good?
Yeah, well. Beautiful. Well, go ahead and talk some more about Esau.
It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 6. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
And that's what's coming to this place. So how ye, for the day is at hand. Go ahead.
Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Yeah, man, these minds are gonna be like putty. Man, listen. With the judgment of the Lord, the judgment that the Lord is gonna bring to this place, you're gonna be able to convince anybody to do anything. Well, listen, you'll be saved. You see that doodle over there? Don't eat it. You're gonna be able to say stuff like that. No, people's mind is gonna be so delirious they're willing to believe anything. Remember what Trump said 2020 to have them drink some bleach.
Hey, Con, righteousness is going to be the new monetary value, man. Just how they doing on YouTube now. Hey, shit, you want to make $5,000? Hey, go in there and drink these. Get 3 eggs cracking and drink it. Then you go get them 3 eggs cracking and drink it and get nothing, man.
But salmonella.
Con.
But listen, it said righteousness is gonna be the new monetary value, right? But check this out. Ain't nobody gonna know what righteousness is but the elect. Ain't nobody gonna be able to figure out what righteousness is. All right, but the elect. And that's gonna lead us to our salvation, the understanding of what righteousness is. All right, go ahead. Precept? Okay.
2 Ezra 7:33. And the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away, and the long suffering shall have an end.
And that's what we're waiting for, man.
Yep. But judgment only shall remain, and truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong. That's gonna be the price.
Right. Right. So it's a song that I like to listen to over and over, like almost every day. It's the first track in the Championship Meek Mill's album. In the beginning, he says we got to tighten up. We're in the fourth quarter and we down 3-1. That's the type of fight that we need to have right now. It's the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? We down 3-1. Even though we up, we got to fight like we down. We got to fight hard, because these devils are fighting hard against us. You know, we got to have that same energy towards them. And the strength of our fight comes with believing. That's it. Go ahead.
And the work shall follow.
The works are going to follow the elect. The works of Esau are going to be destroyed. The works of Esau and these other nations, 2/3 of our people, are going to be destroyed, burnt up.
And the reward shall be showed.
The reward shall be shown for the elect.
Yahushua has the reward.
Right. Right.
You see Yahushua, he's the reward. He said he got a reward with him. So we need to see him. He said, what? When all hell break loose, all eyes shall see him. He's the reward. Salvation.
What Park said, all eyes on me, all eyes on him.
Right. And the good deeds shall be of force, and wicked deeds shall bear no rule.
So bear no rule. Wickedness is going to be totally destroyed.
Right.
Ain't nothing but righteousness going to be on the earth. Anything form of wickedness that try to develop or anything like that, the Lord, it's going to be a foot in the ass. Like we come to stomp on all that. Ain't that what they do? They step on it, step on the head. That's what we come to do to Esau. That's what the Lord's coming to do to Esau. The Lord, the real stepper. If we want to talk about steppers, all right, the Lord's really gonna spin a block on Esau, on this place.
Standing on business.
Standing on business. That's what the Lord coming down here to do, man. Stand on the. He said, "I come to do my Father's business." That's the business he's standing on.
Come.
Against this place, he's gonna bring judgment to this place. Yep.
It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 7. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Ain't nobody gonna know what to do, man. Go ahead.
And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows.
The moment I see fear in Esau's eyes, it's gonna be such a rejoice moment. Because they act like they ain't scared of nothing, but they don't have no reason to be right now. Like the Lord was with them all this time. They think the Lord's still with them. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows.
So we already see pain and sorrow and fear and Jake. No matter how tough they want to act, that's the reason why they kill each other, because of fear. That's where it comes from. That's where it stems from. That ain't no toughness. You mean you that gangster, that tough, that you gotta eliminate somebody off the earth to get your respect back, that you feel like you lost? That's pride, man. That's pride and insecurity. So you mean to tell me you can't hash it out with somebody and get your respect back with having them on? That's true respect.
Killing their family, killing their family,
and all that kind of stuff, man.
He said their deeds have surpassed the deeds of the wicked. Right. Even Esau and them, they were doing that, but
I mean,
when they were doing that whole back and forth amongst themselves, they would take women and children out of it.
Yeah.
You know, the whole cowboys and shit.
Yeah.
Not against Gad.
No.
But against each other.
Yeah.
So our people against each other, they like, no, everything on the table.
No hold balls to the wall.
I'm not saying at least
Anything
Esau did like the respectful duels. They did like, you know, one pace away from each other and they only shot at each other, but now they shooting at each other's families and shit.
Man, Jake come through the block, spin the block blindfolded, just letting it go.
And then they make a trend out of it, like showing up to the funerals, killing. They make a video out of it.
Yeah.
And are they talking about me everywhere? I'm in jail. Are they talking about me?
Yeah. All for street cred and so-called respect. That's not respect.
That shit gets you mad, man. They shot a dude in the face 100 times of it.
100.
You know what I'm saying? 100 times, man.
Bro, listen. 2 streets over on my block, right?
Hey, that much hatred in the damn
Man,
world.
2 streets over in my neighborhood, right? So we're sitting down listening to music. I'm like, yo, hold on, cut the music off. All you heard was bum 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 bum. I thought it was a shootout, right? I said, man, that shit sounded like it came 2 streets over. I go to the store, police got it roped off. I see the news reporting, man, all those shots were to one person. They shot that one 19-year-old boy. I don't know how many shots. It was over 50-something shots. But a 19-year-old boy, they left him there on the side of the road in front of his house.
Hey, just to mention, that's how it shows Esau as a devil, man. Like, just the conspiracy he throws in the game, in our communities.
Yeah.
Like the whole switch thing. Where you get a switch from?
Where you get that from?
Yeah.
They ain't make that shit.
Yeah, Jake don't make
They
that.
ain't making that shit. They ain't making that.
Yeah, that go back to what the elder was saying with the gentrification, putting guns in the hood to devalue the area. Then once it gets to below poverty level, they buy it for cheap, get Jacob out of there, and redevelop the land.
And it's a part of that pyramid scheme of the wicked culture. All right, your Bloods, your Crips, your gang culture. It all ties into that secret society because they act out and they do the deeds of Esau and the KKK.
Yeah, they be paid off. You ain't lying.
And it's spiritual because of how what's going on now in the topics of the whole Biggie, Tupac, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But it's popping back up now with the whole, because
Back
these
and
the
forth.
people who they use to do the devil's bidding,
Right.
to kill their own people.
Right. I mean, and bro, they really infiltrated rap music with that gangster stuff, man. They really infiltrated the music because it wasn't all about that, man. It was even for Southern rap. Like, look at Outkast, Goody Mob. When Goody Mob second album came out, Still Standing, the label would not sign them to another album deal unless they did commercial music that degraded the women. That either they had to talk about degrading women or killing. So they had to split up, and they couldn't go for. I mean, they couldn't make any more money. So that's when you start hearing "get rich to this," "go out sideways," "get rich to this." You started hearing stuff like that. All right, because Esau does not want our people to listen to anything positive.
Yeah,
Like-
but they say you're headed for self-destruction.
Right.
They
You
was
ain't gonna
letting
hear no
us know.
more songs like that.
They were saying it though. You're headed for self-destruction.
Right.
The next stage in each generation is going to get worse and worse. That's why the Lord said, raise up a child that they should grow and they shall not depart. The generation is supposed to get better and better as it will in the kingdom.
As the will in the
But
kingdom,
in this
man.
society, the wicked is waxing worse and worse.
And we're witnessing the turn of our nation with the elect being out here on the highways and byways, prophesying sincerity and truth because we grew up in those same environments. I mean, the stuff I saw coming up as a kid, like, you know what I'm saying? Like babies in dumpsters and stuff like that. Who does that? Like, our people do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, saying that Israel will never rise again is like saying the sun will never rise again.
Right.
We like that glimmer of light over the horizon.
Good.
Fucking their night up.
Right, fucking up the night.
That's why they can't sleep.
You know, Esau can't stand the sun. Right? They can't stand that sun.
Right, they can't stand it.
That's an example of how they can't stand the kingdom.
It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be burning them up.
Right.
All this righteousness everywhere. Oh.
Punches gonna feel like fire.
That rod gonna be breaking bones quick, hard.
Quick, hard, man. Man. Whew. But listen, and we can rejoice over the little bit of righteousness we see because we've been seeing wickedness for so long. It feels so good to see brothers like it's so crazy here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I walk into the store, I'll hold the door for, you know what I'm saying, a gentleman coming behind me a Jake or something, and he looking at me like I'm crazy, like he astonished.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I say, how you doing, King, or how you doing, God, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And they look like, oh yeah, what's up? Like they don't even know, like, you know what I'm saying? It's baffling to them to somebody to treat them with positive energy. Because they're used to the negativity coming from our people all the time.
Hey, it's like one meme that go around on Facebook. It's like they have to talk about all type of positivity, man. Oh, this is a good father. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he want to be a great dad, this, that, and the third. Hey, that's what it's supposed to do. Hey, as the elders just said, man, train up a child in the right way he should go and he should not depart, man. So you have to, reach one, each one, teach one, especially to the younger generation, man.
Right.
Good point you just making. Proverbs 15 and 14. The heart of him that hath understanding will seek knowledge.
Right. Yeah. That's what the elect are doing, seeking knowledge. Not only knowledge for it's not really for self-gain, but it's like, what is it? A wise man desire an attentive ear.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what this knowledge is for us to pass it on, to try to reach our people. Because what does it do? What would be the gain if I gain all this knowledge of Yahweh Shemel Shai and I kept it to myself?
God, we'll be spiritually like the rappers of the day.
Even though it is a game.
Candlestick under the bed.
Even though it is a game though, because we gain the talents.
Good.
And then he also said to die is gain.
Good.
So we die to this world, we immediately do gain. So there ain't our intentions to gain. I get you. So our intention is to gain for our nation and for Yahweh Shai to gain fruit.
Right.
All right, and to gain become a better version of ourselves.
Right. That's where it starts. We become a better version of ourselves, so we can be a reflection of Yahweh Shai.
Right.
An example for our people to see.
Yeah.
And what it reminds. Oh, look at he's trying to be a good father and all that kind of stuff. Look at him succeeding in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And where it says the heart of him that have understanding, meaning understanding what the Lord is telling you to do, you're going to go seek at the knowledge, because that's what he commanded us to do. What's the knowledge? The knowledge means the knowing of the stories about Yahweh, how he delivered us, the knowledge of what he requires of us today. All right? So without that, people don't know how to please the Most High or what's happening or what his will is in these times.
Right, because they'll find themselves, if you don't understand the will of the Lord, to say that the Lord's going to destroy all of America, you don't care about women, babies, or nothing like that, to the naked eye, that would seem cruel. Right. But if you don't understand the judgments of Yahweh Shemel Shai and the purpose of what he's doing, and understand that's a cleansing of the earth, you'll find yourself replying against or going up against the Lord because you don't understand.
Right, and in this society, they think that gain is godliness. But the Lord said they have received benefits and have not known him. That word known goes back into knowledge again. All right? So the heart of him that have understanding seeketh knowledge. But the mouth of fools feedeth on foolishness. The 48 laws of power. That's all they want. It says all the days of the afflicted are evil. That's what you're saying. You walk up the street, Jake is bitter for no reason and shit. You say hi to him, they like, yo, you off, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to be speaking to me. You supposed to try to kill each other.
Right.
You gotta get your part down tight, bro.
You ought to care.
It's like the Boondocks. All the days of the afflicted are evil, but he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast, man. You see that?
Those Latinos, Native Americans, the Israelites on the Holy Bible. The Father's name Yahweh, Son's name Yahweh Shai.
Right, and we have a continual feast, man. This is the feast that the Lord is offering us to. All right, the feast, the marriage, the marriage supper of the Lamb. All right, this is a feast, a continual feast. But better is a little with the fear of Yahweh than great treasure and trouble therewith, man. They done went down that path chasing money, and look all the trouble that comes to them. They bringing all that hell upon themselves. In this path, the Lord said his burden is light, right? And it's affliction on this path too. But it's better to suffer for good than for evil. All right? So all the days of the afflicted are evil, but he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast. Better is little with the fear of Yahweh than great treasure and trouble therewith.
As long as we keep that mindset, better is little with the fear of Yahweh, that'll sustain us all the way to the end.
All the way to the end, man.
That's what it's about. Man, your path is already written. There ain't nothing you can do to change it, right? But what mindset are you going to be in when you go through that path? Are you going to be panicky the whole time? Are you going to be worrying the whole time? Or are you going to have faith and just put your trust in Yahweh Shem Shai?
Right. A wrathful man stirreth up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife, man. So you speak to somebody and they want to start some strife.
Right.
But our job is to quote that. We're not to what's it called? React to it, meaning reenacting. But we are to respond like we're living.
Right.
So we got a choice. We shouldn't be their reflection. We should shine the light into their darkness. So if they come at us and say, fuck you, what you speaking to me for? We say, it's cool, bro. We're going to bless you. You have a
great day.
Even though you training, you know they'll kick their ass and do something.
Yeah.
The best fighter is what? The one that can walk away.
The one that can walk away.
So that's what the Lord teaching us to be, the best fighters. To quench the fire instead of flaming the fire.
Like I tell my son, he's been taking Taekwondo since he was 3 years old. And I told him, any situation that you can't handle, that you have to resort to violence because you didn't have enough wisdom to diffuse the situation. Somebody call precept?
I had a precept.
Go ahead.
This is St. Matthew, chapter 16, verse 25. It says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. And whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. And I was just bringing that point out because the Quran was making mention about, how our people are cleaving up to this world, man. You know what I'm saying? And not to Yahweh Shem Shai. Pretty much it's selling their souls, man. You know what I'm saying? It's selling their souls to Esau, to get a bag, you know what I'm saying? But those who die in this world, you know what I'm saying, or die to this world will be with Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Let me bring it out again. Shalaki. It says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. So those who lose their life on this side gonna find Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? That's seeking him, you know what I'm saying? But hey, the scriptures talk about again
losing his life physically and as well as getting their mind out of this place.
Right. Losing your life means to that you don't have the spirit of the world in your heart. You have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. So you're not going to be walking in a carnal sense, right? You're not going to be led by demonic thoughts that'll force you into want to panic or want to handle something carnal, or you know what I'm saying? You'll always be driven to work spiritually. You cut off that old carnal man and become revived in the spirit and become that new creature with a different mindset, separated from the world.
Precept.
Romans 6 and 5. This whole chapter makes that point though. But for if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection.
Right. So we shall, even though so we put away the old man, we'll be resurrected in the new man. Go ahead.
Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him.
Right. So that's losing our life.
Yep.
That's losing our life.
You go from glory to glory. Every day putting off the old man. Day
On
by day.
It's a day. Yeah, right. It's a day. It don't happen overnight. You don't just wake up. Oh, that man gone.
that would mean you made yourself perfect.
Yeah.
No, the Lord's gonna make us perfect in that day.
Done.
You know what I mean? But right now, our job is to wash ourselves every day in the blood of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, in the crucifixion, in the sacrifice that He did for us, in the renewing of the flesh day by day. All right? That's what Paul said. He said, I die daily. All right? Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, meaning the word crucified goes into ta, yeah, which means to be cut off, or X'd out. So we X'd out our old man, cut it off. Instead of some people carrying around the dead man with them.
Right.
Trying to carry that.
And put more of a burden of sin upon them.
Right. That the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin. For he that is dead is freed from sin. Now, if we be dead with Yahushua, we believe that we shall also live with him.
Right, and we live, and that's the first opportunity of life once we put away the flesh. That's our first opportunity that we have the chance at life, because we were dead the whole time, dead in sins and trespasses.
Right, we're alive with Yahushua now in the spirit, but as a nation, we're still dead.
Yeah.
And once Yahushua shows up, he's gonna bring in that resurrection. This is the resurrection of the nation of Israel first. The first resurrection, and then the second resurrection. All right. So we want to be resurrected as a nation, and he promised us to stand again in the regeneration as we're doing right now. Yep. So we're alive with Yahushua, man, dead to this world, man. Yep.
All right, let's get back to that right there.
It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 8. And they shall be afraid, pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be
that goes for all these steppers too, these thugs. They're gonna be in pain. They're gonna be scared, man. The Lord gonna put fear in them.
Like a woman having a baby.
Like a woman having a baby. They better. What's that? That breathing exercise.
They better work on that, huh?
Yeah, they better work. You know, the breathing exercise that they got to practice. What's it called?
I'm gonna get you something.
No, it's Lamar's classes. Classes, like breathing exercise.
Yeah, that goes into panic. They're gonna be panicking.
Right.
Verse 8. And they shall be afraid, pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed, one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
Right, the Lord gonna burn.
They talking about glowing like the elect.
Yeah, they gonna melt all them face tattoos off these shit. Yeah, they be having crosses and shit. Yeah, man.
Hey, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? All that's gonna get melted. That face paint, like Rick Ross be edging his joint up. It's Philly, everybody edging it. Yeah, that's fuel for the flame.
And the Lord put the chalk.
Oh yeah, that's Trey is
Coloring in their little crosses.
The alcohol ain't no help.
all them teardrops right there.
Hey, get the tape for the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua coming with that fire, the alcohol. Put on there.
Extra crispy, man. Hey, you gonna sound like the dude in your video when you talking about don't stop balling your head.
Yeah, a bunch of squealing little pigs, man. That's all you gonna hear on the earth, man.
All you gonna hear.
Yeah, pain.
Man, the thing about it is, like, that's how. Remember how? Who was that? The bull that they used to put up people in and burn them, and you could hear. It had a little thing on it. You heard like it made a sound when people being in there burnt up, and like that sound would like travel through the thing and it amplified and shit. You could hear the suffering of people inside the. What was it called? It was some kind of bull that used to burn people in. Yeah. All right, go ahead. Ain't important, but that's how the cries you're gonna hear.
Yeah, I was listening.
Oh yeah.
Verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Yeah, the Lord's going to destroy all the sinners out of this place, bro. So that's why there's so many sinners here. This place has to be destroyed. Like ain't nothing gonna stop the Lord. Like Abraham couldn't stop the Lord from doing what he did to Sodom and Gomorrah. Ain't nobody gonna be able to stop what he's about to do to America. Keep going.
For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be
right.
dark.
So all you stargazers, the horoscope, like what sign are you type people, right? You ain't gonna even be able to see them constellations when the missiles come up and that mushroom cloud come up and that nuclear fallout. You ain't gonna see none of them. Go ahead. So read that sign.
The
I
sun
hate
shall.
it. Every time you meet a girl, what's your sign? God damn it.
Yeah, I hate it.
The sign is prophecy. That's my sign.
Right.
What month is that?
The sun shall be darkened in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
That means it's gonna be dark day and night. So when the sun rises, it's gonna be pitch black. When the moon is supposed to be out and full moon, it's gonna be pitch black.
So nighttime is always gonna look like the new moon. No lie. Go ahead.
Verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogance of the proud to cease.
So isn't that beautiful? If you really understood Yahweh Shai, you would know why destruction has to come to this place. And okay, well, why are we here when it's about to be destroyed? Because we have a purpose of being here. If you go back and read John chapter 17, the Lord, what did Yahweh Shai say when he prayed? He said, I pray that you take them, don't take them out of the world. All right, but leave them there to do the job that I was doing, to continue the job that I was doing, but protect them from the evils that are to come. That was the prayer that Yahweh Shai prayed to Yahweh for us, to protect us from the evil. So we're going to be standing right in the face of danger, right? And ain't nothing going to happen to us, man. Go ahead.
Verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogance of the proud to cease.
All right, and those things have to happen. Don't we want to see the arrogancy of Esau cease? So yes, we do. So these things have to happen in order for that to happen. Keep going.
And I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
That's my favorite part right there, because you know I'm a man. You know, and Lord said He's gonna make us more precious than fine gold. Keep going.
Even a man than the gold wedge of Ophir.
Ophir used to have the most purest form of gold over there by our land.
Yeah, near Sheba.
Near Sheba.
The
So
land of Sheba.
yeah, so we're gonna be more pure than that. All right. Through what? Through the affliction that we're gonna go through, man. The character building, the process that the Lord designed to perfect us. Go ahead.
Verse
Oh, yeah,
13.
I think he has a point.
Somebody have a point?
No, I just want to say either you or our God saying the monetary system is going to be righteousness in that day. It's also going to be a mercy unto your fellow man, honor, austerinness. All of that is going to be a valuable thing in humanity. Nobody's going to want to be around somebody that has malice within their mind, malice within their spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what do you say? What's going to be mercy? Mercy might be. We don't know, man. Mercy might be like the Lord might be like, hey, get him out of here. He ain't gonna do nothing to keep. You know what I'm saying? That might be mercy, like, cause he ain't gonna do nothing to keep going down the darkness anyway. More like, get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's merciful, cause the Lord don't want to see him going down that path no more. So we got to understand what mercy is, and be thankful that we have a chance at mercy.
So, 1,000 years, Esau gonna be gone.
Esau's gonna be gone, bro.
That's mercy.
That's mercy.
Imagine him being under us forever.
Damn.
Forever, beyond 1,000 years.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what that would feel like. Imagine us being under him forever. That's exactly how it would feel like.
But double.
But double. I can't imagine double Esau.
The cup that they filled to us, filled to them double.
Yeah.
So we don't know what that is.
We don't. We thought this was bad. We don't know what.
Even allow them to have a kingdom today is merciful.
That's merciful.
Yeah, that is merciful.
Yep. Especially for a kingdom that's going to be for eternity. He let them all have it. The Lord let all the nations have the kingdom for a little bit. So they can't cry about nothing. They better shut up and sit down in the pit somewhere. A few minutes of fame. That's it. You get a few minutes so that way you'll be talked about in the kingdom, but it's going to be bad.
Yeah,
Right.
Right. You're gonna be infamous.
Infamous Esau. Can you imagine like, Abba, they really ruled the world? Yeah, it's hard to believe, son. They did. I got pictures, want to see? They did. What's that around their neck? That's called a suit and tie. That's what they use to take over the world.
Why that man walking around with no skin on him? That's called human.
He wasted away.
You like my artwork?
Daddy, the Lord what naked mole rats rule the earth? Man, it has to, look at these individuals. It has to be divine intervention to let these motherfuckers rule the world, bruh. Like for real, they made the perfect enemy. Look how inferior they look, bruh.
Steven Spielberg, they can't come up with that shit.
He couldn't. Michael Bay couldn't do that.
Hell no.
Mm-mm.
AI can't do it.
Hey, AI, come back. You got me on this one.
He's gonna commit homicide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cannot compute.
Cannot compute. All right, go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 6. It says, "For mercy will soon pardon the meanest, but mighty man shall be mightily tormented." You know, backing up the statement that the bishop made. You know, mighty man going to be mightily tormented in the times that we coming into. You know, Esau being the forefront of it.
Man, I got a story, all right? So I was young, you know, in middle school. A senior in high school was so-called bullying me, right? I was trying to, because he was so big, I was just trying to figure out a way to really, you know what I'm saying, handle it, right? But, so now, we go to the open gym at the school, and I got my older brother with me, who he's in high school, right? So I did not know that this guy and my older brother had already got into it. He didn't know we were brothers because we went to different schools, right? So then we get in the gym, I'm like, bro, that's the motherfucker right there I was just talking about. He like, him? Bro, when he saw my brother walk out, the fear that this dude had, and he was an Edomite on the baseball team, because I was supposed to, when I came out of middle school, I was supposed to go play baseball for the high school team, but I was going to do it on the summer, coming out of 8th grade, going into the 9th. But, you know what I'm saying? So, to see the fear, that type of level of fear come upon Esau, because it's hard to see that right now, man. Because of the status that they're in, because what they have behind them, they got their money, got their military, they rule everything in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But understanding it had to have been divine intervention for them to get to the point that they at, man. Ain't no other way. Ain't no other way they could have took over the earth like that. All right, go ahead.
Jeremiah 50 and 30. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith Yahweh. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith Yahweh.
Esau.
Yep, in America, yep.
Yep.
For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. See, these devils about to get visited. And the most proud shall stumble and fall.
And that's a beautiful, boy, listen. What did it say, one of the joyous things for a man to see the fall of his enemy?
Precept.
Right, he said, hell from beneath is coming to meet thee at their coming.
Yeah, Isaiah 14 and 9. We're going to get into all that.
Yeah, so when America makes their move, they're going to stumble and fall. All right? When they stand up to fight, they're gonna stumble and fall. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him.
Right, and that's the destiny for Esau in the place of America, man.
Yeah, and the islands around it.
God, everything's gonna be consumed with that burning hot lava fire.
Yeah, because a hurricane August 3rd too.
Yeah.
When the hurricane comes, that affects the island. That's how the animals get back and forth from one island to the next. Just like the nose and all that, they come from the island.
Yeah.
So imagine the nuclear fallout is going to affect those islands.
Yeah.
Everything in America and the islands, they coexist. So when that blast hit this place, it's going to move the islands out of place too.
That's going to see the earth shake to and fro like a junker. It's going to change everything. Just like how the flood did, separated everything from Pangea. That's what these missiles going to do. These missiles going to totally destroy this place.
Redo the whole map.
All right, go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children.
That's a beautiful thing. So that's like the elder said, train up a child in the way he should go. Right? You know, if you have, you know what I'm saying, children that you're able to reside with while you're in this truth, it's a beautiful thing to come out here and face the world and tell this Esau he the devil and come back home and get Abba. You know what I'm saying? They grabbing onto your leg. You can't even walk through the door. You falling all over stuff because of the joy and the love that they have for you.
And they believe.
And they believe, man. You little believers running around there, that makes you want to go do some more lessons, man. Like the little gems that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua drops in front of us to keep us sustained mentally all the way till he shows up, man. It's beautiful. Go ahead.
He must be the leader. He got the hat on.
Yeah.
It says, a man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Yeah, joy of his children and lead to live to see the fall of his enemy. That's all you really need. That's all you really need, man. Cause man, listen, I got popcorn in the microwave right now waiting on Yahweh to show up. Like, listen, we're gonna be feasting. We're feasting right now, sitting at the table that's being prepared for us by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in the presence of our enemies, right? But imagine when Yahweh shows up and he sits down at the table with us. All right, and everything that we've been speaking about for years, finally is manifested in this realm, because it's already manifested in the spiritual realm. They're already spiritually taken down. They're naturally taking their course. The Lord wants them to act the way they do. The Lord wants them to, you know, because they have an ending point that's set up by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Go ahead. That was it. All right. Go ahead.
This is just to back up what Zaquan was saying about this place being destroyed. This is Jeremiah 50 and 40. As Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, Abraham couldn't stop that. Abraham tried to negotiate with the Lord and everything like that. The Lord's like, oh yeah, okay. He's sitting there going hell. Let me talk to him real quick. Go ahead and hell like this real quick.
It says that Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
But listen, this time the Lord ain't finna come and stop and talk to nobody. He talking to us now. So when he show up, he coming to handle business.
It says, as Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring 5 cities thereof, so like and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord Yahweh, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein.
Right. And nobody gonna be here. Period. Go ahead. Oh, that was it? All right. Let's keep going with this Isaiah 13.
It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
And even that perfection of the saints is happening right now. Keep going.
Even a man. Oh, it's like it. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ufer.
Right. So we're being prepared to reach our glorious point. See, when Yahweh came on the scene the first time, he came riding on a donkey. See, we're riding on that donkey right now that Yahweh rode in with. So we're in that humble nation. But when he shows up, he's going to be on a white horse, meaning his chariot. All right. And he's bringing his reward with him. So we see him, we shall be as he is. Right, so this is what he's preparing for us to be in our glorified form. Go ahead, Zaquan.
This is kind of parabolic of how it's going to be when Yahweh shows up. All right, he's going to be busy. And watch what he say to them. You know, Mark 6 and verse 46. And when he had sent them away, he parted into a mountain to pray. That's like Yahweh going into the kingdom. I mean, on the right hand of the Father. And when evening was come, right? The ship was in the midst of the sea, just like we're here. And he alone on the land. And he was already on the land, Yahweh, right? And he saw them toiling and rowing, just like Yahweh can see us today.
Yeah.
Toiling.
Trying to make it through the rough seas.
Right? For the wind was contrary, the affliction, unto them. And about the 4th watch of the night, he cometh unto them. It's like at midnight, middle of the night, going into the day. He cometh unto them, and he said, you never know when he's going to show up, at the cock crowing or at night or midnight, you never know. He cometh unto them walking upon the sea. 2nd Ezra 13, coming out of the sea. The chariot. And would have passed by them. Like he was just busy. Yeah. Like you said, he's busy. He ain't gonna be, you know?
Right.
But look what he's gonna say though. But when they saw him walking upon the sea, they supposed it had been a spirit and cried out. That's Revelation 7. Every eye shall see him, and they're gonna cry out. For they all saw him and were troubled. And immediately he talked with them and said unto them, be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid.
Son, that's what he said. Cry went out at midnight, man. And that cry is coming from the elect.
Man, when he saw, he gonna say that to his elect, don't be afraid.
Don't worry
I'm scared
about
the
it.
shit out y'all. He said the remnant were affrighted.
Yeah.
But they're gonna give glory. He gonna say that, don't worry, I got y'all.
Yeah.
Same thing he said to them.
Son, that's beautiful. And that's what we have to look forward to.
Right, so that shows you while we're toiling in this work, Yahweh Shai is busy.
Son.
And he's walking on the sea, the captain of the sea.
Son,
And he's watching us, man.
It's because he said he went to sit down on the right hand side of the Father. That doesn't mean he's just sitting down. That means he's ruling.
He getting the front seat.
Right.
Front row seat.
Good.
See everything.
Good. And he's working right now. He's working right now.
He's working, man.
He said, I wish you could be where I am.
Yeah, when he going to kick their ass, he going to turn to us and say, don't be afraid, I got you. Destroy their ass.
In front of our face.
Just like he did with Abraham when he went to go destroy Sodom and Gomorrah.
Good.
He stopped and confirmed Abraham first.
Good. And let him know.
And Lot.
Just to give security that Lot wasn't going to be touched.
Yep, and secure Lot.
Good.
So he got us, man.
Good.
He got us.
All we got to do is hold on to that all the way to the end.
He said,
All right.
He said, with the temptation, he will always make a way to escape.
To escape, man. Go ahead.
Yep.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens and the earth shall remove out of her place.
Boom. That's when the missiles hit, man.
In the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in that day of his fierce anger. Verse 14, and it shall be chased. It's like it. Verse 14, it shall be as a chased roe and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
Right. So that means what? When they go around the world, nobody gonna be able to help them. No nation gonna help them, man. No, like a sheep. That's like a sheep that you would set up to slaughter, and nobody is there to help it. All right.
And that's gonna be Esau.
Yeah, that's gonna be Esau. No nation gonna help their ass. We're gonna be kicking their ass.
You know, Hitler gonna come out of grace. See, I told y'all that y'all had the Lord's jewels. Now you run around here looking around for some help. No, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Keep going.
They shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own land. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Right. So anybody gonna want to. Yeah, anybody gonna want to deal with America after they see the judgment coming to this place.
Yep.
That's why you're gonna have the EU nations turn. It's a these shall turn and hate the whore. Your mother shall be sore confounded. They that bear thee shall be ashamed or hate thee, roughly paraphrased. So that's the destiny coming to this place. And ultimately, the destruction of America is gonna lead to the destruction of Esau, man. Because this is the hammer that they're using, the scepter that they're using to rule the nations in wrath, man. So the Lord got wrath that they're going to bring. Since thou hast not hated blood, blood shall pursue thee. You're going to be like a chased roe.
Yeah, because he said he's going to destroy the staff of the wicked. And a staff is used to hold you up. Staff is used to walk with in strength. So the Lord going to take their walking stick away from them.
And then what they going to do? They're going to fall.
Yeah.
They ain't going to have nothing to lean up on.
Nah, the Lord going to start circling around them.
Look at the representation of Babylon right now, too.
Put them in the center, make them a gazing stock, run them circles around and jab them.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hit him with the two.
Hit him with and then hit that hit, come back, and when Esau tried to throw a blow back, hit him with that Javante Davis uppercut. Wide open, boom, out for the count.
Yeah.
Out for the count. You got one, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 47:1. Come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
And we're witnessing that happening right now. Like the Lord's bringing them down to that turmoil and confusion that they put around the whole earth. The Lord is bringing them down into that. They're not going to be no more tender and delicate, man. What is Isaiah? Somebody get Isaiah 14:9 real quick. Come down here. That's what the Lord is telling Esau, man.
14:9.
Isaiah, no, say where you at. So you gonna go
It's
back to
Isaiah
it. Isaiah 14:9.
14:9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
Right. So they're gonna have to be brought down. All the hell that they've been putting forth over the earth, ruling the nations in anger. The Lord got a judgment set up for them. All that hell that they constructed over the earth is waiting for them. Keep going.
It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth.
That's why he says he's going to gather together the assembly of nations against Babylon. Put yourself to an array against her round about. all they that bend the bow shoot at her. That's what the Lord, that's the scenery that the Lord is setting up. But if the crazy part about it is, he gonna bring all them together to fight him and destroy them all, man. The Lord, there ain't gonna be no, man, listen, all them swords are gonna be turned into plowshares and pruning hooks. All the weapons of war are gonna be used for agriculture from them rebuilding the land, man. The Lord's gonna do away with war on the earth. When he shows up, it's gonna be the last war known to man. Go ahead.
He hath raised up from the throne all the kings of the nations.
Right, no, you good. That was right. That was the point. It raised up all the kings of the nations, man. It's like you got Iran, North Korea, right? China, Russia, India, pretty soon Turkey. All right, all these nations are gonna rise up against America, man. Go ahead, Zaquan.
Revelation 17:1. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, and I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
And that's talking about Babylon, man. America right here. All right. Yes, it's surrounded by water, but shit, all in many waters, it's all the different diversities of people that are here right here in this place, man. All right. You got all manner of religions here, all manner of cultures here, right here in this place, just like how it was in Babylon.
Money pot.
Money pot.
It says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication.
Right, because we're going to get further down in Isaiah 13. It says Arabians and shall no Arabia pitch their tent there anymore. So everybody came over here chasing the American dream to get rich, dealing with the dollar, and that's what made them drunk.
Yep. And the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Right, and he was able to manipulate the whole system with fake money, monopoly money.
So he carried me away in the spirit, this is spiritual, into the wilderness. And I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Right, and that started with the EEC, European Economic Community, which then later turned into the EU and formed NATO. So that and that's who the America rides upon, and that gives that whole breakdown in Revelation chapter 13. The divides of America, this whole system, the beast system, the EU, the money system. This is all the things they use to take over the earth. They formed the religious system with the Roman Catholic Church. Somebody get hold on real quick, somebody get Revelation 16 and 13 real quick. Because they use their the religious system, money, and military. 16 and 13.
You want to just get straight to there? This is Revelation chapter 16, verse 13. I saw three unclean unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon.
All right, so that's what I was just talking about. All right, now with the formation of the European Union, right, which created America and NATO, right? That's who America rides upon, and she does the whore does the bidding of the beast. Go ahead.
Abominable like a frog. That's unclean.
Very unclean.
It says, this is Revelation chapter 16, verse 13. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon.
The dragon, that's the financial system, European Union. That's where America gets their money from. That's who rises and lowers the interest rates. The Feds. All right, go ahead.
And out of the mouth of the beast.
So that's who, and that's where the military infrastructure comes from. With the whole NATO treaty, you come against one, you come against all. All right, go ahead.
And out of the mouth of the false prophet.
All right, the false prophet. So what did they do? They coined America as being what did it say? Was it Eisenhower that said, "In God we trust," as them so-called being a God-fearing nation to win the funding, all right, and of the Roman Catholic Church. So now they can control how people make their money, and they monopolize and manipulate the money with the interest rates, right, and creating a fake economy, which creates an economic bubble, which affects the whole global economy, right? They're ruling the whole earth with the system that was being spoken of right here with the religious stuff. They came and put Jesus on every continent. Like you can go to a remote village in Africa and you'll see a picture of Cesare Borgia there. You know? So they use all these things to take over the whole earth and put everybody in confusion. But the Lord is bringing them back down to the dust. Go
I
ahead.
got that for you. Let me get something up. Revelation 13:3. And I saw one of his heads as they were wounded to death. And his deadly wound was healed.
Right.
And all the world wondered after the beast.
Right. So now the wound was wounded due to the fall of the Roman Empire. But the Roman Empire got revised through America. The America, European Union, and NATO. All right, they all formed the Roman infrastructure that was once back in the day when that beast, that last beast at the end was fully formed. The Roman Empire was a powerhouse, man.
Especially with the triumvirate.
Right.
They had a great military. They had a vast military might. And then and they just had a foothold on everything, man.
On everything.
Just like America.
Right. Only because the Lord set them up like that, though. You all right? Go ahead.
And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, "Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him?"
Right, and that was them puffing up, saying, "Who was able to make war with the beast? Who was like unto the beast?" But
pride coming before destruction.
Pride coming before destruction. If you go further up, it said, "And the end and the feet of it was like unto a bear." That's who can make war with the beast. That's why who was equipped. There was enough. That's going into Ezekiel 38. Russia being that bear, that's enough. That's equipped enough to make war with the beast, accompanied with other nations like Persia, Africa. All right, and that's the Lord setting this up, setting the destruction up to this place. Go ahead.
And there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemy, and power was given unto him.
And who was that mouth? Was it Eisenhower, that mouth?
Yeah, just the president in general, but yeah.
All right, so then he was the one, he was the spokesperson for NATO, all right? That started this whole thing off, all right? Forming that whole system together. Go ahead.
That's right. That was the point right there, but where was that? Here, I'm gonna go back to 17 now. Revelation 17:4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color.
How would she be able to be arrayed like that through the dollar, man?
You have to give me money, speaking, you have a mouth, a spokesperson, all of that.
Yeah, everything. Well, can nobody go up against that campaign, bro?
Yeah, it is, yep. And it all operates under de facto. I mean, it was all created. It's like a mirage. All right, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand.
And where did she get all that from? From these other nations. She used the dollar to get all that.
Yep. Full of abominations and the filthiness of her fornication.
And right.
Now this same woman that was clothed with all this royalty and given all this power, right? It says, verse 17, for Yahweh hath put in their heart to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of Yahweh be fulfilled. But then when y'all go back to Isaiah, it's going to say, sit in the dust.
Let's go get back to Isaiah 47:1.
This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1.
So the Lord's going to take all them jewels off.
They built all of that up. You know, since Daniel 7, building it all up. And just to destroy it in 1 hour.
Yep. Ooh. All right. Hold on. Let's get Ezekiel 27 real quick. 27 and 28.
Yep.
Might be Ezekiel 28. What is it? I'll bring it up.
This is Job chapter 20.
Go water.
Verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach into the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
So even though they decked this woman up like that, right, disguise her, so the Lord's going to reveal her as the whore that she is.
Always be a piece of shit.
Always, no matter how much. You can't polish a turd. You can try. Forever. Ain't nothing glorious going to come out of this place except for like a big glorious mushroom cloud.
Yeah, you like your own dung
Forever. All right, what was the one I called for? Ezekiel 28, yeah. 28, thou art wiser than Daniel through that Ezekiel.
Yep, it's 3.
Yeah.
Ezekiel chapter 28.
Start at verse 2 real quick. What about the
Con. It's Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 2. Son of man, saying to the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord God, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am God, I sit in the seat of God.
And that's how prideful this woman is right now. That's how prideful Esau is right now. Not even just the woman, the dragon, and the beast are prideful. That's the whole Edom infrastructure on how they rule the world. They think that they're gods. Keep going.
In the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not God.
Right.
Though thou set thy heart as the heart of God. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel.
Right. So they were able to manipulate the whole market with the dollar. Right. So yeah, but it's the wisdom of this world. With the wisdom of this world ain't nothing but confusion. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Interjection?
Interjection.
Okay, go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 3. For power is given you of the Lord.
Right. So y'all are wiser than Daniel because the Lord made him that way. For him to be able to do what he's doing on the earth right now. Keep going.
For power is given you of the Lord Yahweh, and sovereignty from the highest.
That's it.
That's how they got their rulership.
Huh.
Who shall try your works and search out your counsels.
So and he's exposing the whole world on how wicked Esau is. So that's why the Lord set him up for that same purpose, man. Go ahead. Kabosh.
Ezekiel 28 and 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
What did they say? They search it out with a diligent search, man. Go ahead.
Verse 4. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches.
With their understanding on how to manipulate the market, create a fake economy with this fake money. Go ahead.
And thou hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasure.
And they use it to take all the resources of the earth. But what does it say in James chapter 5? It says that gold and silver is canker. Go ahead.
Verse 5. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches.
What traffic is that? Talking about the trade route. The global economy. Businesses, man. That's why the Lord has to destroy this place, and Arabians shall not set up the tent there anymore, man. Ain't gonna be no more businesses in here. Go ahead.
Hey, America is the business.
Yeah, it is the business. It is the business. And they're gonna get the business. Go ahead.
And thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, because thou hast set thy heart as the heart of God, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee.
These other nations, man.
Yep.
Keep going.
The terrible of the nations. And they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom.
Against the beauty. So these nations are drawing their swords against this beast. This woman sitting on top of this beast. Right, now let's get back to this Isaiah 47.
This is Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no more throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
So sit your behind, get down here. You don't belong up there, man. So the Lord's putting this devil in his proper place, starting with America. Go ahead.
Take the millstone, grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the legs.
So the Lord is stripping this place. All the jewels and all that stuff that this woman has on, the Lord is stripping all that bare, and she's gonna have to wear her real attire.
Right. Imagine somebody doing that in front of the pimp, in front of all the tricks out there, all the people watching that possibly could help. The Lord gonna strip this woman right in front of everybody and cast mud and filth on her. And say, yeah, y'all wanna come help her now?
Need no ground.
Yeah.
But he did different with us. You know, when the nations did that to us, the Lord found us and swaddled us, and took us in as a daughter. You know,
That's
took care of
16. Go
her.
ahead.
Until she get older, and he cover her up.
This Revelation is chapter 18 and verse 16. It's saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught.
Boy, it took all that time for them to get to this point, and the Lord gonna destroy it in 1 hour.
And every shipmaster and all the company of ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea stood afar off,
and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city?
Who look good as this woman up here? Boy, let me get a piece of that. Ooh.
Imagine that, man. You build something up for thousands and thousands of years and they get destroyed in 1 hour. And then you're in the kingdom, you're like, you want to build it again?
Try it again?
Hell no.
No.
You're going to stay right in that pit.
Yeah. Yeah, they show, listen.
Ain't no Mortimer, we're back. Hell no.
Randolph. They ain't gonna be able to get it back, bro. Because the Lord ain't gonna be with them no more. The Lord had to be with them for them to gain it in the first place. All right, go ahead.
Isaiah 47:2. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers, thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
So now, not only is the Lord going to strip her of everything, he's going to expose the wickedness of this place too.
Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord, Yahweh Shemar Shai of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel.
Right. So that's the destiny from this place.
Can I read this one? Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Silence means what? They ain't gonna be able to fight back. They're gonna be destitute.
God.
No response for these nations. Russia not gonna be able to have. They're gonna be what's it called? Teeing off on them.
Yeah.
Russia and China gonna be teeing off on America.
What that was with Bakusar when they were like, fight back, fight back.
Fight back, yeah. And they ain't gonna be able to. Their arms gonna be tired. They're gonna be out of strength. Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna fight. Yeah. That was Trump. He's like, fight. This is Job 18:14. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle.
And that's when they started strip America bare. That's when Esau's going to start being scared. And he's going to lose some of that confidence that he had in the earth because he's losing his hegemony in the earth.
Right, that's why the Lord said they should build, but he's going to throw it down. You want to build it again? Hell no. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle in the house of the thief, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
Who was the king of terrors? Hawashim Yahawashai. As they've been bringing terror across the whole earth.
Right. Revelation 6. What was that? Revelation 5? Or was that Revelation 6? The white horse?
Yeah. Revelation 6. He's holding it too.
Yeah, they name it Death.
Death.
Like,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh.
I got it. Yeah. Most High, like, well, shit, my name King of
Hey,
Terror.
listen, they name it death and hell falling. He going through as a dark cloud, and Yahweh behind Shimon right behind him, following behind him. Yeah, keep going.
So, where's coming?
Keep going, then he's gonna tap him on the shoulder, turn around.
Now it's your turn.
All right, man.
Go ahead.
Revelation 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Start at Red Horse?
Yeah, you can start at red and then jump down to other.
To white? Okay.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Take peace from the earth, man. This is the start of the whole shit with dealing with Alexander the Great. All right? And that's what we have today. Let's keep going.
All right, so any president they put in office, that's going to bring peace. No president, every president in America has some type of dirt on their name. You know, Obama, what he did overseas.
Good.
Clinton, what they did.
Good.
Bush. Every president never brought peace on this damn earth.
Never.
Yeah, precept.
And it says,
Go ahead, go ahead real quick.
Back up what Elder was saying. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, start at verse 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death.
All right, so now let's hold it right there. Enlarges his desires as hell and is as death. Now we just read about the white horse, right? Let us jump down to this other motherfucker.
this is the book of Revelation, chapter 6.
Mind you, the red horse was put on here to take peace away from the earth, right? And so he enlarges his desires as hell and is as death. All right, come on, let's go.
Chapter 6, verse 8. And I look, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them. over the four part of the earth to kill with the sword.
So the power, it was set up for them to take over the whole earth, and what? And do it by what? The sword. And who was that? And who was that? Who was that? Who did Isaac give that blessing to? Esau. For him to take the fatness on the earth and the dew under heaven, and shall rule with the sword. So going back to that red horse, starting with Alexander, the Greek Empire, all the way to now, the white horse dealing with America and this whole infrastructure, and that's what they're doing. They still take a piece off the earth, all right, and bring it and enlarging the desires as hell, and bringing nothing but death. Everything they touch, they die. It dies, all right, because that's all they promote is death, man. Jake was put here to promote life, to bring forth life on the earth. Esau was coming here to kill, steal, and destroy.
Quick interjection.
Go ahead.
This Genesis chapter 27 and verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above.
All right, that dwelling, I mean, that enlarges his desires. All right, go ahead.
And by thy sword shall thou live, and shall serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing.
Right, even with them being in servitude with us, that we developed a peace treaty with them, right? And they broke it. You know, even though King David and King Solomon didn't play. They didn't play at all. But King David prophesied for Esau to become a mighty man on the earth. I think it's in Psalms like 64 or 68 or something like that. He said, why boastest thou self in mischief, O mighty man? Esau wasn't mighty back then. That was during the time they were in servitude with us. You know, but King David knew the judgment and the progression of Esau being running rampant through the earth. You know? All right. Let's go back to that Isaiah 47. Or we can get back to the Ezekiel. No, we're done with Ezekiel. Isaiah 13. It's a little bit more than Isaiah 13 I want to cover. We probably won't get to 14 of Jeremiah 50.
It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17. Verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
So ain't no every missile gonna hit the mark, man. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. The houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
Yeah. So these are the places. These are the things that are going to happen to this place. Keep going.
Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them.
Right, and that represents Russia today. All right. So and you're seeing that happening. The whole situation with Russia and Ukraine is Russia defending itself against the West. Go ahead.
Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
And you ain't gonna be when Russia said we had enough, ain't gonna be no amount of money you're gonna be able to get them to stop them from what they about to do, because the Lord's gonna put it in their mind. Go ahead.
Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children.
Right, and the Lord's gonna put it in the mind of Putin to do this. Go ahead, bring it out real quick.
This is Ezekiel 38, verse 10. It says, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, it shall come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates.
Right. So America is a sitting duck, right? And the Lord is going to put it in the thought of Putin to come up to this place, right? He just strategically putting everything in order, all right? And then he's going to give Putin the green light and send him just like he gave him the green light to go into Ukraine.
Right. Yeah. And 2/3 in these heathens, the safety they dwelling in is the shadow of Egypt.
Good.
And the safety we dwelling in is the shadow of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Good.
So all of us are dwelling in safety.
Yeah.
In a sense.
So who's really safe?
Yeah.
Only the elect.
We're gonna see.
Only the elect, and we are gonna see. It's going to be a glorious day because the Lord's going to show his power and his might.
Yep.
What-
He that lifted himself up in his brigandine.
Good.
That's them in their armor and their protection.
Right. What they like to say in the church, the Lord going to show up and show out. That's what's going to happen. That's why he's setting the stage. He's setting the tone. All right, go ahead.
Chapter 13, verse 8, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
So the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to understand that they're the Israelites of the Holy Bible. The Father's name is Yahweh, Son's name is Yahushua. America's about to be destroyed. Go ahead.
Their eyes shall not spare children. Verse 19, and Babylon of the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
So when you see what happened when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, right, in the 5 neighboring cities, it's going to be even worse. It said, what did it say? It shall be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah than it shall be for this place, man. So he gonna up the ante on this place. Go ahead.
Verse 20, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Right? Isn't the Babylon back then modern day Iraq? So it's inhabited again. So that's talking about this place, Mystery Babylon, America, the mother of all harlots. Go ahead.
Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there.
So ain't gonna be no more businesses in this place, man. No more trading, no more stock market, no more hurry up and buy in the stores in our neighborhoods. No more weave shop, no more liquor store, no more none of that, man. No more none of that. Go ahead.
But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there.
Only swamp animals that can withstand major heat in swamp-like areas is going to be in this place. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing left for this place, man. Huh?
I'm saying crocodiles, lizards.
Yeah.
That basically need the heat,
Mainly like what those like reptilian, like cold-blooded animals that can live with that type of heat. Right. So that's the only thing that's going to be living here, man, at that time. So that's the destiny of this place, man. Somebody get Isaiah 51, not Isaiah 51, Jeremiah 51.
And great white owls.
Yeah.
They the owls that dwell in holes.
Good.
And also they hibernate or something. They come out of hibernation in the winter. So everything is named in there happens around winter going into January, February.
We entered into
51 and 6.
It's gonna
I'm
be
just saying, like the timing of that with the owl, and that owl that it talks about, the great owl, is mainly known for America. Look up the great owl.
Oh, we can start at 1.
They say they're gonna make their nest, and they usually make their nest during the winter.
Oh.
Let's kind of give us some ideas.
Right. I mean, I can see it because
You never know.
it's gonna be a November to remember. Coming up real soon. It's gonna be a November to remember with this whole election thing going on. It's like the whole world is gazing at America with this whole look at what they have to offer. Camilla and Trump. That's it. Ass and ass. So it shouldn't be an elephant in a donkey. It should be a donkey in a donkey.
Left cheek, right cheek. It ain't 2 wings and an eagle.
Nah. 2 asses. A half ass. Two half asses equal a whole ass.
Hey, Zaquan, and what you said the 2 lessons of evil?
Yeah, 2 lesser evils, yeah. The lesser of the 2 evils, they say.
The lesser of the 2 evil.
Still evil.
Still evil.
Still evil. Yeah.
The greater of 2.
Yeah, let's start at 1. Hell,
This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 1. Right? 51?
Yeah.
Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me a destroying wind.
And that destroying wind is the missiles. That's what's destined to this place. So the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to understand that they're Israelites of the Holy Bible. The Most High Yahweh chosen people. We get deliverance through his son Yahweh, man. America's about to be destroyed. This is what's happening right here. Go ahead.
And will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her.
That's enemies, man. That's going to scatter this place.
And shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about.
Right.
Right. What the scripture say in Sirach? It says when a rich man falls, his friends are there to uphold him.
Mm-hmm.
Not American.
American.
They ain't gonna be rich.
Ain't rich no more. Ain't rich no more. Hey, what do you say? When a poor man falls, they help cast him down.
Okay.
But think about it. Going into Isaiah 47, come sit down in the dust. You're no longer tender and delicate. So the Lord has taken all the riches from this place, so everybody else going to help cast this place down. That's why it says, these shall turn and hate the whore, and shall burn her with fire. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 51:3. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow.
Hey, when the pimp say he got his bottom bitch, right, she's losing to the top one. But in this, this case, this one at the bottom for real.
Base.
Bottom base. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 51:3. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow.
Right. So America is the one that introduced the world into to nuclear war. So against him, the business, let all these other nations bend their bows too, because all these other nations got nukes now. Go ahead.
And against him that lifteth himself up in his brigadine,
his armor, man.
Yeah. And spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts.
It don't matter. He's going to destroy everybody that's a part of this whole army military infrastructure. It's going to be destroyed, man. Go ahead.
Job 18:10. The snare is laid for him in the ground, upon the earth. And a trap for him in the way. Jeremiah 50.
In the way of his path, man. Go ahead.
That's right. Jeremiah 50:24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh.
And put your hand on the apple of his eye.
Yep.
So you striven against the Lord, especially really. We're just running rampant with wickedness all over the earth.
Right. That's why he said the one that bent his bow, let the archers bend their bow. You know? So the Lord had them create their own shovel to start digging their own ditch.
And that's what the mafia used to do.
Yep.
They used to take you out in the wood, and they used to take you out in the area and have you digging a ditch, and and 9 times out of 10 you're digging it for yourself.
Yeah. Well, what movie was that on? He said, what I could never figure out is they would actually dig their own ditch. I give them the shovel.
I think it's Irishman.
The Irishman.
Yeah.
He said, I give them the shovel, and they would actually sit there and dig it.
Yeah. They used to kill him, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And that's what America is doing. That's what Esau's doing, digging his own ditch. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 51:4. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in the streets, in her streets, for Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power.
Because we still here, and the Lord got to come deliver us from this place. And while he's delivering, he's going to destroy it simultaneously.
Right. For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power of the Lord of hosts. Though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel, flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul.
So that's why we got to cut our minds off from this place, man. And get the hell up out of here, mentally get the hell up out of here. And wait for us to physically be drawn up, taken up out of here, man. Go ahead.
Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
So that's why it says, envy not thy oppressor and choose none of his ways, because you're going to caught up in the destruction that's coming to him. Go ahead.
He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wines. Therefore the nations are mad.
Right, so they're boasting against this place, man.
Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed.
But she can't be healed, because the Lord has a judgment to this place, man. The Lord has a judgment to this place. Keep going.
We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven.
Ain't nobody gonna have nothing to do with this place.
And is lifted up even to the skies. The Lord Yahweh have brought forth our righteousness come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, and our power.
And that's what we're doing right here, right now, declaring the works of our Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. It's going to be fully manifested and declared when Yahweh Shai shows up.
Yeah, and the Lord's going to take the elect into the kingdom to be his witnesses.
Good.
So what he just did.
Good.
And that filth is going to be like that video we just watched with the shit. That everybody ran away. That's going to happen.
And that's what everybody running away from Babylon.
Put that shit on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they all gonna flee away. They're gonna cast that filth upon them, sit on the ground, and nobody gonna help. They're gonna run.
Nobody gonna help. They're gonna have to help overthrow this
They're
place,
gonna start
man.
kicking it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let me get my kick in.
Like
Boom,
like
boom.
they do a witch, you know?
Yeah. All right, and that's how this place. That's what's gonna happen unto this place. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here.
Rebellion is at the center of witchcraft. This
Witchcraft.
is a rebellious nation. What you do with a witch, they get burned.
They get burned. Mm-hmm.
All the movies, they get burned.
The Salem witch trial.
Oh, that.
You heard that, Esau? All right. Any more precepts real quick before we close it up?
This is time. This is Jeremiah 30:23. Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord Yahweh goeth forth with fury, a continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. The fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart.
So the fierce anger of the Lord is afraid of the Lord. He ain't finna return back until he finishes his job. Bottom line.
In the latter days ye shall consider it.
Yeah, you gonna consider it after you see the Lord.
Yeah, they were rocking and rolling for thousands of years. They like, oh shit, wait, whoa.
Wait a minute, what is happening?
This is going on the whole time?
Yeah, they gonna consider it,
Yeah. They gonna think about it. They gonna think, God damn it. They gonna think about it in those days, man.
Yeah, who they've been trampling upon.
Mm-hmm. Especially when these other nations be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah, the same way you see going up, the same way you see going down.
Mm-hmm. Ain't none of them gonna reach out their hand and try to help. Yeah. Let you fall all the way, come down here to the dust where the Lord, where you're supposed to be at.
Slippery ass hands.
For real. Grab my strong hand. All right, any more precepts? Go ahead.
This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts. Now I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness. Oh, he did.
No, not Nahum. No, we did that in Jeremiah. No, Isaiah 47. It's the same thing though. It's the same thing. All right, same judgment he had for Nineveh, the same judgment he's gonna have for Babylon and America, spiritually Babylon and Nineveh. All right. So the Lord, everybody knows that famous picture of Marilyn Monroe standing over that drain thing, trying to hold her dress down as it blows up, right? And that's what America's been doing the whole time, trying not to uncover the filth of this place, right? Because if you look up under that garment that she has on, right, you'll see the filth of this place. You know, and the Lord is exposing that. She can't hold that dress down too much longer. The more the Lord brings these prophecies to pass and the wind blows, you're gonna start to smell a smell. It's gonna stink. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is when you get down there, you about to do something and you smell. Whoa, what is that? Whoa. Let me back off of that a little bit. And everybody's gonna back off from America, man.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna add on to the point that with that Marilyn Manson actual image that they had all over line and stuff. The Lord is just cranking up that steam, man, blowing up that dress more and more, exposing the whole, man. That's all it is.
Marilyn Monroe.
So
Marilyn
Monroe, yeah. So like,
I like to say Marilyn Manson. Hold on.
Yeah.
You got a precept on one?
It's Psalm 64:7. It says, but Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. You know, I was just bringing that point out again, the whole topic about how Esau's kingdom, all right, it's not going to be healed. All right, it's going to be wounded. It's going to be destroyed. It's going to be desolated, man. And Yahweh Bashim Shai is the author of it all.
Right. That deadly wound ain't going to be healed this time. That's the end. It's all done. All right. We all good? All right. All right, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to serve this purpose for the hopeful elect, the ones that truly believe in the name of Yahweh Bashim Shai. That's the destiny to this place. and the destiny of Esau, what's to come. America's going to be destroyed, all right? We're going to close out. We're going to give all glory and praise to the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit of truth. And the proper Hebrew names, we're going to say Kal, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Ha, Rakah, Quadash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and our elder Herawan as well. Salutations to the archon that are pushing the truth, the sincerity, and the truth. And peace and blessing to the men and women and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. It's creeping up on us, archon, so.
I see you get up there.